like scary movies? Well, how about scary Halloween parties? That's right. Just me and a few of my friends getting together. It's Arcade Family third annual Halloween Bash. That's right. So I appreciate you hanging out. You might not be leaving because, we get to have a little bit of fun with the chat, and you never know who's going to live. So you better get out while you can. Oh, doors are getting locked. Let's see who our victims are for tonight. Oh, BK Phipps. Umpty Scratch. Oh, Johnny Funko. K&L. The Dead Skeleton. Yeah, we got you, Dead Skeleton. Edith, how are ya? Mr. Ugly. Oh, Mr. Ugly. We love Mr. Ugly. Mark Hauser and Chase Kingdom. All right, well, we're going to get this show going. We got Arcade Pop. He puts on a great show, and I get the privilege of being able to host. We have some great guests coming on and some fun tonight. So hope you guys enjoy. If you're watching on the rewind, hey, we appreciate it. Thanks so much. Happy Halloween, everybody. It's just one more day. One more day. But a little sponsor. Let's see.
Hello. Do you like scary streams? Who's your favorite horror team? Now listen to me. Be sure to check out Scream Stream. And maybe for you there'll be a bonus round. But for poor Logan and Jacob, I'm afraid they won't make the team. They've been cut.
Yeah, poor Logan and Jacob. They've been cut. But hey, let's get this thing going. Halloween, shall we? Because it is only one day left, guys. One day left. All right, well, let's bring in Mr. Arcade himself so he can give you a little rundown on why he likes to do these things and a little bit about his channel and kind of going from there. So, Mr. Arcade Pop. And there's my fellow friend. Hello, brother. Mr.
What is up, y'all?
Steve.
What is good?
Oh, I love this time of year. It's always fun when we can gather the ghouls and the goblins. We can bring our boo friends and girlfriends and have some fun. So
You already know. This is the third one, and it's the second one with me and two boys and their pops, which right now I'd like to say thank you so much for hosting this, because we always have so much fun like we did last year. So I'm hoping some more fun, some more memories, and maybe we can get some more connections in here, some more friendships and some more families. So
well, and I'm starting to see some goblins or some zombies in the chat. I think there's Umpty Scratch. I see him. Yeah, I don't know who might be there. Maybe. Oh, look, Mama J.
Umpty.
Oh,
Big Easy,
that's that guy
Tats.
from UK, Ryan Milky.
Christina Payne, Milk Dog.
And my good old witch, Saucy Cajun. But anyways,
I've seen her so long. I hope she's okay.
So we got a panel, we got a guest, we got some fun tonight. We're gonna put the spirits to the test, guys. We're gonna bring on the crew, the Arcade Family. So we're going to start off with this man who's always known to be awesome. They call him Mr. Awesome. Any reason why he's Mr. Awesome? You want to give us a little rundown on this guy?
Well, Mr. Awesome has a channel, which his name is Mr. Awesome. He's a school teacher and a fellow Boricua. If you guys don't know what a Boricua is, he's a Puerto Rican, comes from the land of Puerto Rico. And he's a really good supporter of the Arcade family and a great family friend. You know, I can't say no more, man. I love that man. He good people.
Well, let's bring on Mr. Awesome and let him speak for himself. And there is Negan. So
What's
Negan
up,
has taken
people?
over Mr. Awesome.
How you all doing today?
Absolutely amazing.
It's going to be a trip to PP Pants City, no problem. I know that.
Yeah,
gonna be
thank you for the
scaring things up.
invite. Third annual. I can't believe I was in the first one with long hair. Now I got a haircut.
Yeah. Well, oh.
Well, we are going to get some more people in here. So obviously, Negan's going to take care of the door. If anybody's acting up, you know, him and Lucille will take care of things. But
Sweetie is ready for some damage.
this next couple is quite the doll. You know, they definitely have been in this community for a long time. They've been part of the Arcade family. They do a lot of things with their channel themselves. Always a delight to bring them aboard. We're going to have Johnny Funko and D of a Kind. Would you like to say anything, Arcade?
I would. He's my day one. That's my guy. He's been there since we started. He does a lot of work for me. He's like a brother to me, and I would do anything and everything for that man. So, y'all welcome Johnny into the family.
I miss you, Johnny.
Well, before we bring in, so we're going to bring them in because they're obviously together, the dolls that they are. So let's go ahead first. Ladies first. Let's introduce D of a Kind. And Mr. Johnny Funko. And there.
Hey guys.
Hey.
All the way hailing from Canada, D and Johnny. Welcome.
Yay, yay, yay.
Thank you for the intros. Those are really
Yeah, that
cool.
was amazing.
I thought you might like that one. So now, the next one, always cool as ice. Always bringing a joy, singing, laughing, always making the streams feel good. This next one coming up, Arcade, Baby Ice.
What can you say about Baby Ice? She out cold. That's all you can say about Baby Ice. She is out cold. She
Cold as ice.
has nothing but love for everybody. She got the biggest heart in the world, and that's why she's always going to be a part of this Arcade family, because she knows how to give love to everybody.
Well, let's welcome and bring her aboard, Miss Ice Ice Baby. And there she is. Hello, Baby Ice. Welcome, welcome.
Hey.
And once again, welcome everybody in the chat. We will get to you guys. Andrew, Mark Hauser, Gambit, say what's up, Ian,
Thanks.
Christina Payne. So we will be with you guys very, very shortly. We want to make sure we give everybody their introduction.
I do. Ooh.
All right. So we're still waiting on a few more to come in. However,
See now, baby I says, I see you on my screen here, this big old screen here. You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Aw.
Like you can't really see that well on my computer, but I can see really good right here. You look beautiful. I like it.
but now this next guest, Arcade, is quite interesting because I think this could be the first time we've seen him on the Halloween special. Now he's no stranger to the supernatural and the things that go bump in the night. For we all know that it's the Dead Skeleton Show that can bring the fright. And there's the Dead Skeleton Show.
Mr. Awesome, I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
Yes, mine's bloody though. Mine's in the
How are you
screen.
doing? Happy
Absolutely
Halloween,
great.
everybody. I see
Happy
Arcade
Halloween.
up. He is half NWO Sting and half Wolfpack Sting, right? Am I right
yes,
or wrong?
sir. Yes, sir.
I nailed it. I got it. Look who I have with me. I have Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
She's,
How are you, Esmeralda?
she's Miss Elizabeth for the day. Oh, yeah. My man. And
The way to do
Elizabeth
it.
taking it to the top. Arcade Pop, we want you in the middle of the ring. Johnny Funko. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna have a tag team match. I'm gonna tag her in. Tag you in. No, you're supposed to attack Johnny Funko. not the Dead Skeleton. What is wrong with you?
Well, I don't know which screen am I looking at.
You're in the bottom
It's like
corner
it's like
there.
the
Yes.
Brady Bunch.
It is like the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. Oh no.
Hi. Hi.
How are you doing?
Hi.
I also see Eric. How are you doing, Eric?
Hi.
Oh, Eric has gone. He's no longer here. It's all
Hollywood's
about
cleared.
Ghostface to
Hollywood's
take care of the
cleared.
show.
There is no Eric, only Zool. What are you, the screen? You're like Ghostface with horns. You're a horny Ghostface.
Dead by Daylight.
Oh, Dead by Daylight. Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I hear you. That's what the kids play these days. Okay, cool. Cool.
I hate that game. I hate that game.
And I see Coraline is there. Alice Cooper's here. Oh, my
Yes,
goodness.
Super.
Feed my
Alice
Frankenstein,
Cooper's here.
Alice Cooper. Come on. I've actually seen Alice Cooper in concert 2 times. Very good. Great concert.
That is really sick.
Yeah,
Yes.
Alice Cooper does amazing concerts.
Yeah.
Yes. We're not worthy. Oh, I have to do my Wayne's World for you. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
So, Dead Skeleton, are you excited for tomorrow? You excited for the holiday? Is it your favorite time of the year?
Yes, I am very excited. I'm going to be going to a haunted house tomorrow.
Ooh.
It's
Nice.
going to be very spooky. Called the Haunted Hotel.
Oh, sick.
Ooh.
Yes.
I went
That
to one.
sounds like
I went to
scary.
one last
Yeah.
night.
You went to one last night.
Friday
Which one did you go to?
The Sacramento Scream Park.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And I see you made it out alive, right?
We did. We had a
Or did you? Maybe you are Maybe I'm talking to a ghost right now, and I didn't realize it.
You might be.
Yes.
Oh.
I brought some with me. But yes, it is that time of the year for haunted houses and all of the good stuff for Halloween. And what's it like in Canada, Coraline? What's the haunted house like out there? They have really good ones. You guys go to those?
I didn't see any cool
There's a
haunted
big
houses.
one in Oakville.
Is there?
There's a massive one. He always goes out like crazy, gets animatronics and everything.
Oh, okay. I'm in Oakville.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, people not so much this
Hey,
year.
Andrew.
Not much around here.
No, not much.
What's up, Anthony Blaze? Yeah, Anthony Blaze might get a little scared, so we got to be careful about that.
The haunted houses here are amazing. Actually, they have a jail that's been, broke down. It's been abandoned for dozens of years, and they just put all kinds of spooky stuff in there. And then you go in there, and they scare the shit out of you.
Ooh. Has anyone ever been to Not Scary Farm besides me?
Yes, a long
Yes,
time
you went
ago.
to Not Scary? What did
a
you
long,
think of that?
a long time ago, but it didn't. I don't know. I was a little bit younger. It was when I was in high school. So
Oh, okay. Well, I just went to that too, and I gotta recommend. Out of all the haunted houses and all the haunts that I've been to, Not Scary Farm is definitely at the top of my list.
I like the theme park. When I lived in California, I went to there a
Yes.
couple times, but I never got to go to the horror one though.
Did you like the Ghost Rider, the big roller coaster?
I did.
Okay, I'm going to give you a tip. If you go to Knott's Berry Farm or Knott's Scary Farm, they've got something called the buffet, which you can pay an extra $45 before the event. You can eat all the chicken that you want, right? And then you get to go into the park early before the other guests. Stubby and I, we rode on the Ghost Rider 3 times in a row before the
Oh,
park
no.
opened for everybody else.
Man, you get lucky to get it the whole full one.
That's right. Usually you have to wait like 2 hours for that. But if you
Yes.
go before, get the buffet 3 times in a row is what we went. It's amazing. Anytime we go back, we're going to do it that way from now on, I think.
oh, nice.
That's,
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool though.
What's up to Culinary Trapper? How are you, my friend?
And shout out to Connor, too. Connor and the Culinary Trapper. Yes. I am familiar with both of them.
And Christina Payne, we're scaring her.
Oh, feel the pain.
Let's see if I can find Christina Payne.
I want to say some highs to the
She's a
chat.
zombie, Christina Payne.
I don't want to miss you guys because I know you guys beyond me. KNL, Edith.
That's
Mark
what I was
Hauser,
thinking too, Umpty Scratch. I was like, he kept all that chicken down. I'd be
PK
like,
Fibs, Humpty Scratch, Christine, Marvelous Collectibles, Mark Hauser, Andrew,
Good old
or Collector
Umpty,
Fiend,
Umpty Scratch as a
KNL
zombie.
Collectibles.
Shout out to Horror Collector Fiend and KNL Collectibles. They're two of our big fans, too.
There's
Tag.
Big Easy. Big Easy as a
oh, okay, now I see it.
Humpty Scratch, Brian Sports and Entertainment, Big Easy.
Hi,
well,
Batman.
we do have some more
Christina
guests
Payne.
that are due to come in hopefully soon. I know Dead
Anthony
Skeleton,
Blaze.
we will have a little bit of fun, but we
Andrew.
just wanted to go around, kind of talk about
Shooter.
Halloween, like Arcade. What is your favorite kind of candy that you like to collect this time? Like, what do you look forward to for the candy for Halloween?
See, I usually give away a variety of stuff. Like, I just don't like just giving away one piece of candy or something like that. So I usually I'll get like a big bag, of Kit Kats and Reese's and Jolly Ranchers and stuff like that, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I got the packs of Pokemon cards right here. So we're gonna put them in like a little nice Halloween goodie bag and give them away.
Do
Nice.
not give away any of the Charizards, okay? No Charizards. You keep those for yourself, okay?
Better
Those
now.
are worth a lot of money.
I wouldn't know if there's a Charizard in there or not because they'd be sealed packs, not open.
Well, open them up first before you give them away. They use a little bit of glue or something. You can close it back up,
Well, the lucky thing is about the Halloween pack is that there is no Charizard, so we good.
Oh,
And Mr. Awesome, what about you? What kind of candy do you prefer, or do you hand out, or do you like to have yourself?
Tomorrow I go to work. I'm a teacher, so I have a bunch of candy. I bought Snickers, Twix. I have some, let's say, Reese's peanut butter cups. I get donuts. I get cupcakes. Tomorrow, the whole day is spooky in the classroom. I literally decorate all like Hogwarts. I'm going to dress up as one of the Harry Potter characters. And the kids better eat their candy when they leave because I don't want them with high sugar in my classroom. But that's what I buy. Here in the complex, I never get visits, but I always
Thank you,
have
Edith.
candy there.
Now,
So-
do you give them a quiz or an exam on a day like tomorrow?
I do. Not a test, no. I give them like an activity to win prizes.
Oh, that's
Ah.
good.
Tomorrow they're gonna be divided. If you've seen Harry Potter, they're gonna be divided in 4 houses. So
Just
the surviving house gets the prizes.
Tell them it's their final exam because
Oh,
it's
God.
Halloween.
I
Oh.
would, because I am very sarcastic. I was like, you know what? You got a test today. But miss, I don't care.
Surprise! Yeah.
Just go in as Negan and say this is your final exam.
Oh, I like that.
They won't.
Oh, it's Funko Illuminati. I mean, Funko PDX is here.
Funko PDX. How are you, my friend? Are you coming up?
He's not.
And he's not coming up?
I don't know. He really didn't give me a.
Hi, Mad.
He said probably not.
Mad
Probably,
is
you know, it's like a
alive.
50-50 with him.
Whoa.
We'll have to make Funko PDX. If you don't come up, you got to sing
Thanks,
next
okay.
time. In the
In-law 420. What is good? What is good?
Say
so,
word.
Coraline, and Alice, what kind of candy do you guys enjoy up in the Canada?
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys like handing out or stashing for yourself?
We go out after Halloween when all the chocolate is half price or even lower, and we'll stock up on
Whatever's
big bags
left
of whatever.
over. Mhm.
So wait, do you give out the old chocolate the following year then? Expired chocolate? Is that, are
Apparently.
you going to hand out chocolate from last year this year?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's You like to poison people.
No, but we definitely go for bargaining chocolate shopping. If I'll
Well, I
get,
mean, it's amazing when you get things that are 50%, 75% off the next day. You know what I mean? You just gotta go grab some of that goodies. You know, especially at that discounted price.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Although Spirit Halloween, they got a little bit smart. They said, okay, the day after Halloween, 25%, and then the second day, 50%. So see,
So people are catching.
yeah. So they make you kind of weight it off a little bit, you know. But and Baby Ice, what are we handing out in your household? What are we stashing and handing out?
We got all sorts of stuff. We got Three Musketeers,
Yum.
Tootsie Rolls.
Hey, Ryan.
What else we got? We got a whole nother bag of something. That's all chocolate mix. Because this is the first year I've been able to hand out candy to people, so I'm excited.
Get your yellow and white.
Oh, very nice. Oh, we got that Ryan Milky guy. Yeah, we've seen what he looks like as a zombie.
Hey,
What's up, Ryan?
UK Ryan Milky zombie.
good movie.
He's the zombie of Thrones. Game of Zombies. And Dead Skeleton, do you
Yes.
Partake in the candy? You like?
Actually, I did a challenge the other day. We had the world's hottest chocolate, okay? And this is the worst thing that you could ever give to kids. Do not give this to kids. It's very painful, very hot, okay? This is the hottest thing I've ever had in my life.
Oh,
Dr. Tube had 6 pieces. I had 1 piece and I tapped out. It was horrible. Worst night of my life.
All right, so there you guys have it. No hot candy.
No.
Unless it's one of those neighbor kids that just kind of, you know, gives you, you know, you don't really, you know, you have a hard time with, you know, it sits there and you're just like, why you little.
That's right. There is a snotty kid that lives below us, but he only, I don't know. I don't have the heart to give it to him. I don't know. He's still young. So.
You're not supposed to have a heart.
Hi, Mama J.
Hi, Mama J.
Oh, Mama J. Yes, I do believe Mama J has been zombified. Yeah. She has been zombified.
It looks good, yeah.
But we do have a challenge for those in the chat and those in the panel to see if they can figure out who might be in these pictures and to see if they can get the list correct. And if you get every one of them correctly, then maybe we could give a prize because it will be not that easy. And so some of you, like Dead Skeleton, you might not know all the YouTubers.
Wait a minute. I might not know? Come on. Give me a little bit more credit than that.
There's a few of them that might throw you off.
Why are you just assuming that I don't know? Shame on you. Well, you're probably right. Maybe you know me better than I know myself.
One of them is my kid.
Oh.
But let me go ahead and see. Let's bring this up here real quick and let you guys check this out. All right. So Michael Myers has gotten some victims. And as you can see, here they are. So there is victims. Now I'm going to play it again. So 4, 8, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19 victims.
Oh.
Who do you see? Who can you spy? Who did Michael Myers get?
Me?
I can spot quite a few actually.
Baby eyes?
Yeah, a lot,
like
actually.
6.
So who thinks they can get them all?
Oh, no.
Oh.
All of them?
I think Chad.
That's a good one.
That video has to be literally very slow for us. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3,
I see
4.
Wobosaurus. I see Charlie.
I could get 10, probably.
Oh, right. Okay.
See Hatter.
I see
Mr.
Negan.
Awesome. Quick draw.
Quick draw.
X.
Kojo.
Arcade. Big Easy.
Yeah.
Milky, Mr.
That's
Awesome,
Skeleton.
Big
2
E.
boys. I see the 2 boys.
Yeah.
Mad Hatter, D, Robert, Big E.
Daniel, you do this one.
Charlie.
All right. So see if you can get let's see if we can get the first one, the first row first, and then go from there. So there's your first row.
Johnny.
Johnny, Milky. Johnny, Milky,
Johnny, Ryan, Big E, Arcade.
Hojo. Hojo, Robert, D, and Mad Hatter. Biggie. Quick draw.
Do you think in the chat? Let's see. Where's do we have any in the chat? Do you think they got it? Did you figure it out? Oh, what Mama J?
Eric Hatter, Arcade.
Let's see here what Mama J's saying. Logan, Jacob, Eric, Hatter, Arcade, Quickie, Umpty, Skeleton, Baby Eyes, D, Johnny, Big Easy, Charlie, Milky, me, Awesome, Arcade. Very close, Mama J, but
It was close, though.
very close. Very close. Take a look again.
You got Robert. I already got everybody in there. So we got what? Your son is in there.
Let's try to get.
Matt Hatter was so funny in that
Funny.
photo.
I know. I see that too.
Skeleton. Your other son's in there.
Humpty.
He even got both. He got both his kids in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if I can do it from here. I won't be able to do it that way. Darn it. Okay, so basically you have Johnny, you have Ryan, you have Big Easy, you have Arcade. So you have Umpty, you have Baby Ice. Let's go through this one more time here. So did you get Negan? Did you get Negan over here in the corner?
Yeah, Negan, yeah.
Mad Hatter.
Negan is all.
Logan, you got Charlie. So yeah, so you got Negan, you got Mad Hatter, you got D of a Kind, you got Robosaurus Rex. There's Charlie. There's but you didn't get Mr. Crispers.
Mr. Crispers, yes, that was. That's what it was.
There we go. Yep. We were stumped on that one.
Shout out to Mr. Crispers. Esmeralda says hi, Mr. Crispers.
But anyways, let's see. We're just waiting to see. I know we're waiting on some others to come in soon, hopefully. I know we're expecting a few extra guests. And then
Hey, Kenneth.
quick draw. What's up, Mr. Joe Valdez, Kenneth Bird, Matt
Kenneth.
Hatter.
Joe Mad Dog.
Now, I thought that maybe we might get Funko PDX, so let's go ahead and give him a little. Little for there, so and then of course we're still waiting on Mr. Hojo. And Hojo, we're gonna have to spare up some spirits to get you over here, sir.
Yeah, where is Hojo?
He told us he was in a nap. We don't know if he's gonna wake up or not.
Yeah, but that was like 3 hours ago, huh?
Yeah, it was like 3
Well, we
hours
should
ago.
just video
Hey,
call
you don't know how long his nap is.
Call it.
I'm gonna call his ass right now. Watch this. We gonna call him live. How about that?
There you go.
Where are you?
LJ.
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
Hatter.
Oh my god, that's hysterical. Umpty. Oh, that's creepy. Wake up.
Sassy. Sassy's good. Oh, that's what I was trying to do, the buttons in the eyes.
He just leave. He's literally asleep.
You can't be asleep and still be live on Instagram. It goes away.
Sometimes I look, I'm online, but I'm dead asleep.
Yeah, you're sleeping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, if you don't shut down the app, it'll say you're still up.
Then I
Yeah.
guess he is asleep, I guess.
Maybe he forgot to pay his phone bill. Anyone ever consider that?
Or his Wi-Fi.
That is my
Wi-Fi,
sister,
correct.
Sassy Cajun.
Sassy. It's so good.
I miss you, Sassy.
Sassy in the house.
Oh, let's talk about scary movies. Shall we, Dead Skeleton? What is one of your favorite scary movies?
Halloween Ends. Controversial, I know, but I actually enjoyed it.
Welcome. What is good? What is good?
That's a very new one, isn't it?
I enjoyed it. Yes, it was all about a young man who was a survivor of some punishment from some bullies, and then he goes off. I don't want to ruin it for you, but it's almost as if the movie wasn't about Michael Myers at all. And I like this new character. Yes.
It was about him putting himself in another person so he can cause some damage. That's exactly what he did. He
I
put
enjoyed it.
himself
Everybody said it was
inside
horrible,
that
but I liked it.
person. If he
It's my favorite.
he put himself inside that kid.
My new
The
favorite.
number 31 for Halloween. That's awesome. October. Smash that like button and share it out. Get all the ghouls and the goblins to come see what it's all about.
I saw Smile. That was pretty good.
Yeah, my son saw that last night. He said he really enjoyed it.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
couple good jump scares. We went to a theater and the volume was up really, really loud. So it's quiet most of the time, but when the music goes and then the volume and everything, it's crazy. It's a great movie.
Nice.
Lots of jump scares.
So, and Baby Ice, what is your, what is one of the scary movies that you have always enjoyed over the years?
It's not really so much scary, but I've always liked Chucky.
Okay.
I don't think it's scary, but that's one of my favorites. So,
Well, if you're seeing it for the first time and you're in that era, you might be around that 15, 16-year-old age or whatever, so it might kind of get you a little bit, right?
Yeah.
There's some good jumps in some of those movies.
yeah.
But Chucky's always been that sarcastic, type, always that I used to love. Like when the guy falls down the stairs and he says, "How's it hanging, Phil?"
Yeah.
So always something that Chucky provides is that little sarcasm.
Right.
My answer to that is always short, shriveled, and to the left.
Presto. You're dead.
Yes.
And Coraline, obviously, is such a great movie. We need a sequel. What are some scary movies for you guys that you have enjoyed?
Well, just so you know, Coraline is actually PG, and if you actually watch it, it's actually quite disturbing. If you really actually watch it, it gets pretty dark. But that's Tim Burton for you. But I'd say I really like The Saw. I don't always like super scary movies because I won't go to bed. But I like The Saw because it's more of a psychological thriller kind of deal.
Okay.
But
So they are. Are you excited for the new Saw that they're talking about? That they're possibly having like a prequel or something. I don't know how they're going to bring in Mr. Kramer, but they are starting another Saw movie.
I would definitely go for it, for sure. I liked everything I saw so far.
And the original guy's coming back.
Really?
Yes, Tobin Bell is on his way back to the franchise.
Okay.
Kramer. And it's Mr. Awesome for you. What is an awesome scary movie?
Oh, wait, you didn't get to go.
I'm not a big
Hold on, I'm
fan
going
of
back to
scary
John.
movies. Oh, John, sorry, Alice Cooper, it's because you never talk. My bad. Go, Alice.
No, I'm gonna go to Alice Cooper, but we want him to rock out a little bit. We want him to get going. So I wanted to Mr. Awesome. What is one of your scary movies?
Last one that I really enjoyed was the first It movie, not the TV show. I loved it. And Halloween, but Halloween, the 2018, and Halloween Kills. I did not enjoy Halloween Ends.
What?
Wow.
What's wrong with
Sorry,
you?
Dead Skeleton.
Wrong
Sorry,
answer.
Bob.
I'm intrigued to see it more.
Yeah.
We got some
Oh, they're gonna go at it, Arcade. They're gonna go at it. They're both with the bats.
I've
And
got to
so
choke up really
Alice
high on my
Cooper.
bet.
Alice
Getting a good
Cooper,
grip.
is there a horror movie
bigger.
that stayed with you?
Oh, Freddy versus Jason was one of my favorites.
Oh, I love that movie. I forgot about that one.
Intense.
That's
It's
not
sick.
scary.
It
That
was
was
cool.
It doesn't matter.
But
Yeah.
you got
Okay.
two iconic characters battling it out. It's
Yeah.
something you don't see in a horror movie, but maybe we need more of it. Maybe there's some things down the road. It would have been nice instead of them rebooting Nightmare on Elm Street to do a Freddy versus Jason 2.
Oh, that was
Anna, welcome.
It was they did a script for it though, but they were gonna include Ash from the Evil Dead
Mhm.
series.
Yeah.
Mama Bear, welcome.
What's up, Geeky Mama Bear?
Hey.
Anna Rays, how are you?
Y'all make sure y'all connect to each and every channel that's on this panel right now, guys. If you're not connected to them.
And so, Arcade Pop, what is a horror movie for you that you have enjoyed?
You want to say that one more time?
What is a horror movie that you will find in your arcade?
Yeah. That's a good one. I'm more of a Jason fan. And don't get me wrong, I love Michael Myers, I love Freddy, I love everybody. But if you walk into my house right now, you'll probably watch Jason Goes to Hell. Without a doubt. Hands down.
I actually saw that one in the theater first time it was out, believe it or not.
Me too.
I might be dating myself a little bit, but yes.
Sometimes you got to go by yourself, you know what I mean?
Well, no, I didn't go by myself, but I saw it with a friend back in, what was that, 1993-ish, maybe?
Something like that, yes.
Yes, I saw that. I think that's the first Jason movie I saw in the theater, actually.
All right.
Yes.
Well, you can't go wrong with that. Let me. But let's.
Oh, when
go
I
ahead.
said dating myself, I didn't mean I was going with myself. I meant like age-wise. I'm letting you know
I was
how
gonna
old I
say,
am by
man. I know,
saying that
I
I
know
saw that in
Johnson
the
and
theater.
Johnson make a lot of money off of you.
Yes.
And would you classify The Ring as horror?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at the Japanese movies, those were really good. So I mean, Samara, I mean, hey, if she was coming at me in the hallway, I mean, I'd be moving around, right? I'd be running.
Don't feel
So I'd classify it.
Thanks,
No.
Christina.
Nope.
Let's talk about horror movies here very shortly, but let's get this going. Let's set the mood here a little bit, and
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Oh man. Oh, poltergeist.
I'm not
Oh, Lord Jesus Christ!
Oh my god.
With the Father
The
and the Holy
Exorcist. I
Spirit.
forgot about that one.
Oh my god.
Damien!
I love this movie.
Michael Myers. Freddy Krueger.
Please, God. This is God.
Oh, like, there it is. That boy right there, he don't play around.
Oh my god.
I ain't sleeping tonight.
Ashley has some of the or Killing Sis movies.
That's over.
That's annoying. Hey, smart, getting a bat.
No. Come on.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, the
Nope.
lights went down in the city.
Hey, no.
What?
Look at that. Oh my god.
I'm not sleeping tonight, I swear.
They still can show me any dudes.
Yeah.
Oh!
That didn't help him, though. Why is it back now?
But sometimes that is better.
Poltergeist.
This movie's creepy.
And yes, they are here. The cast, the crew, Arcade Family, third annual Halloween special. We appreciate you guys in the chat. We love having you here supporting. And if you're watching on the live stream,
Eric, would you excuse me? I need to change my underpants.
you having some more of that hot candy? So when you talk about horror movies, obviously the first
Me too,
part,
MRN.
the first part of a movie, like the intro, right, really grabs you.
Wait,
Like
so
if you look at Jaws, you look at that.
You should look at it.
So for you, Mr. Awesome, what has been that movie that just like all of a sudden in the first 5 minutes, or you're just like, oh my god, this is gonna be good, and like you're like excited, you really loved it, because the opening scene is just amazing for some horror movies. They really, really grab you. Is there one that stood out for you?
Jaws.
Okay, so Jaws for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Baby Ice. Is there a horror movie that
He said,
first
"Fuck Freddy
first
and his
5
super
minutes
dumb
you're just
knives
like,
for her fingers."
oh my god, this is gonna be good?
He's funny.
I'd have to go with The Ring because The Ring scared the hell out of me.
Just sent them the link.
The Ring.
Yeah, The Ring, and yeah.
All right. So, D and Johnny, what about you guys? Is there a movie that you guys watched that was just like, oh my god, like it just the first 5 minutes, you were like, this is gonna be so good.
Who was that one? Or they're at the house and they're like, there's a ghost and like they have like cameras all around the house where they capture things.
The Haunting.
Was it?
That's
Paranormal Activity.
Yes, that one.
Paranormal
That one.
Activity.
That one was good. I like that.
Paranormal. And for you,
The Exorcist.
Dawn,
Watch
yeah.
it. It's just or The Ring. That one was just I don't know the Chinese or the Japanese. I don't know who made it, but they know how to make something like where you can't sleep at night.
Yes, they do. Like the Train to Busan with the zombies on the bus. Oh yeah.
Okay.
AJ, what is
Dead
good?
Skeleton.
What
How
is
about
good,
for you?
partner?
What is that movie that just
Thank you so much.
got you going right off the bat?
Well, I like Train to Busan, but along the lines of that, there's another zombie movie, and it gives me chills just thinking about the first 5 minutes of it, and it is the remake of Dawn of the Dead. Are you familiar with that?
Oh, yeah.
That is the best first opening 5 minutes of any horror film. I dare you to come up with something that rivals that. That
What
gets
did-
you right in the action.
All right.
The girl's
Well-
getting chased around by the zombie. They take the overhead shot. There's cars blowing up. It's crazy. My favorite. One of my favorite zombie movies of all time.
Okay, the beginning of Jason Goes to Hell.
That's also good.
What
He
about
got
28
blew up.
Days Later?
They blew him up.
That's also good. Okay, well, you've got me there. Okay, maybe that one and Dawn of the Dead remake.
Yeah.
And
I'm
Scream.
with you.
How can you forget Scream? How that was right off the bat.
Also,
But,
World War Z has a really good 5 minutes first beginning. When Brad Pitt is he's in the car and then all of a sudden everything goes haywire around him. I like that one too.
Yep.
Well, I think instead of World War Z, I think it would be great if we
Father was weird.
if we had a World War Charlie,
World
World War Charlie.
or maybe I don't know. Could we have a World War Charlie? What do you guys think in the chat?
I'm down for that.
Yeah,
I
I'd be
think
down for
Charlie
that too.
Charlie might be able to speak about that.
Hello.
Welcome in, Charlie.
What's up, Charlie? How are
How
you?
you doing?
Charlie, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. It's so good to see everyone, and happy
to see you too.
Halloween Eve.
Thank you for coming back to our second. You was in the second one, and thank you for coming back for the third. I appreciate that.
Of course. I brought some friends. I figured this is a good fitting time to introduce you to some people here.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Charlie, what? This must be one of your favorite time of the year.
Absolutely. I love Halloween, my favorite holiday. And, this time's special because I got to hang out with the devil himself.
Is that remember for Sally? I'm itchy.
Yeah,
Itchy.
absolutely. Well, we have that's Baby Ice right there in the right hand corner.
Hello, Baby Ice.
We have D and Johnny in the same
Hey,
lower hand.
Charlie.
We have Mr. Awesome in the middle.
Hey, Charlie.
And on the left hand side, we have, of course, Two Boys and Their Pops and the Dead Skeleton Show.
Charlie, my man, how was New York Comic Con?
It was amazing. It's always good to see a group of our fellow people get together and enjoy.
Now you sent me something. Did you see Svengoolie?
Yes, we saw Svengoolie. It was
Did you get a
fun.
picture with him?
An honor. No, we couldn't get a picture though. That was the line.
Oh
was
my
too
goodness.
long. We waved from far away. It was interesting to see his face look at me. And even I make him go, huh? Is that not a child? Yep. You get those ones.
Charlie, you might have a little bit of feedback. I might have to pop you out and pop you back in. There's some feedback coming from somewhere, and so I'm trying to figure out where.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, get me back in. I'm used to this.
thought he had Ghostface synthesizer thing, right? I thought he was pretending to be Ghostface.
Okay, so right now I don't hear it. I don't hear it right now. So hopefully there might be a little distortion with Charlie's mic, but we'll see if we can get him squared away.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Charlie? Did you turn off the YouTube? Is your YouTube on somewhere else? All right. Maybe wiggle with your mic settings or something, but we want to make sure that you come in nice and clear, my friend. So, just want to say hi once again. Like Mr. Crispers, Charlie, Mr. Crispers is here.
He kind of sounds like RoboCop too, a little bit.
Yeah. Robo Charlie.
Nope.
All right, he'll be back.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
He got possessed by evil demon. Yes.
The poltergeist demon is there.
So let's talk about some Halloween traditions. You know, what do you guys normally like to do, or that you've enjoyed growing up? You know, so Mr. Awesome, I know you being a teacher and everything, and I know having grandkids and growing up. What's Halloween been for you? Like, what's some traditions that you've gone through?
Back when I was a kid, years ago, they did a community party back in Puerto Rico, and we all get dressed up and go over there, and we eat candy and trick or treat and throw eggs, all the good stuff. I totally miss that, but nowadays I just go to Halloween parties as an adult. Like yesterday, I'm not saying I got drunk, but I did, and it wasn't from Diet Coke. So yeah.
Okay. And so Arcade, what about for you? Like growing up, what has Halloween meant for you? What's a tradition? Anything that stands out for you?
Well, I had to make my own traditions really, because my parents, it wasn't really like great or anything, but now what I do is I spoof up the yard. I give away candy. I usually give away a lot of candy, and then like I make goodie bags and stuff. Like I make it a little bit special for them. Like last year, I bought 50 lanterns at the dollar store. They light up and make a little noise. And I stuffed them with candy, and I put the lid in it, and I gave it to the kids like that.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's the little things that I do, little traditions like that I do for the kids,
And Baby Ice, what about for you guys? What's some things that you remember growing up, or traditions? Anything that you like to do?
Well, others, we would all go trick or treating, and then when they were somewhat younger than me, I would try all their good candy for my bad candy.
Oh gosh.
Right. But yeah, so as we started getting older, I mean, a couple of my brothers, they have kids now, so it's like seeing the kids dress up and basically they all get to go do trick-or-treating and stuff, but now I just hand out candy. I'm a glorified candy hander outer.
All right, and so Johnny and Dee, do you guys have, when you guys were growing up, anything that you stood out for you? Any traditions you like? What do you guys normally like to do?
Not you? No?
I didn't really do that much with Halloween.
Well, being Irish, Halloween originated in Ireland. I actually did a project on this and found out it originated in Ireland, and I never understood it before, but my family's always gone all out, like dressing up the house, going out for Halloween, having Halloween parties, watching scary movies, all that sort of thing. So you think I'd be a little bit more desensitized to scary movies. But my mom's always been like, get into the spirit of Halloween. It's always fun to pretend to be something else. It doesn't matter how old you get, you know. So it's always been a big tradition every year, and I've continued on even into my adult years too.
Nice.
So yeah.
And Dead Skeleton, obviously, you have taken on the persona with Halloween. So, what has Halloween meant for you growing up?
Well, you know, I'm really big into debauchery. I like lighting bags of poop on fire and sticking them on people's doorsteps. Yeah. I like egging their houses, putting bologna on cars. I take toilet paper and I fill the trees with toilet paper. And my favorite pastime of all is streaking. Yes, yes, I will streak occasionally. I will dress up in a Richard Nixon mask, and I'm not even underwear, nude from the waist down, right? Streaking. No, not in my underpants. Esmeralda didn't know this about me, but apparently now she's found out. Yes, I like to run around naked, and I hope that nobody can tell who I am because I'm wearing a Richard Nixon mask. Have you ever done that?
Right.
All right.
Have you ever done anything like that? Any of the above?
I have.
Well, Charlie, can you top that, Charlie? I mean, you know, I don't know.
Do I sound better now?
You sound amazing.
Yes.
Thank you. I don't know what's going on. I had to switch to the regular microphone. Sorry about that, guys. You know, someone's got to update the technology.
Must be that clown. I think the clown when he hit me was a little jealous because you're getting the screen time.
Oh!
Ever dance with the devil in the moonlight? Hello, everyone.
So, Robert, for you, would it, you know, being also in the education field? I don't know if Mr. Awesome, you know, Robert is a principal at a
nice.
school. But he's also in the education. And what is Halloween? I know Halloween is really big because you have expertise in a lot of the older type of stuff, and you love the good Halloween Michael Myers. You know, what is Halloween? Any traditions for you growing up?
So for me, the question's to me, right?
Yeah.
I haven't missed that. Yeah. So I always loved going trick or treating when I was younger and wearing. My mom would make my costumes, so I used to like going trick or treating into like the rich neighborhoods because they gave the best candy, and or the full size candies, and then watching horror films at night with my family, and all the time it was always either one of the Halloweens, because obviously, as you said, Halloween's my favorite franchise, so it would either be that or Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
So what has been that movie that got you in the first 5 minutes that you're just like, oh my God, this is going to be a great ride? You know, was it the Halloween? Was there another movie out there that kind of set that tone?
Definitely. Let's see. I mean, I guess it would be the one that got me. I have to give credit to Chucky. So Chucky came out actually. So my birthday's coming up on November 11th. That weekend in 1988, Chucky came out the weekend that I was born. So as I grew up, I get my uncle, who was almost more like an older brother because he was closer to my age, was into horror films. So as I grew up, and either when he would take care of me, he would always have horror movies on, and one of them was Chucky. So I think Chucky was the first one to really stick out as I grew old. And then as you know, recently I was like, oh, that movie came out the same weekend that I was born. So there's a connection there, obviously, with the Killer Dolls. So
right,
you're that obsession. Yes.
Well, if I don't see you before your birthday, happy early birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy early birthday.
And isn't Charlie the puppet, or isn't that doll is near your area in Jersey?
Which one?
Robert the doll.
Robert's in Florida. He's in Key West. Yes, Robert's in Key West. The one that Chucky was based off of. Robert the doll. So yeah, if you ever go to Key West at I think it's the East Mortello Fort Museum, you can go see Robert the doll. But be very careful. There's bad luck that follows you if you don't follow the protocol on how to greet him. They'll
I think there has been some bad luck to follow you at this point. I don't know, or maybe it's good luck. I don't know. You tell me, Arcade. But let's welcome in Mr.
That's so weird.
Good old
It's so
PDX.
weird. How's it going, everyone?
How are you, Funko PDX?
PDX, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm a Christmas season. Why not bring out the Christmas?
Now that I actually like.
I bought it last year for Christmas Day. I wore it one time, 3 times, and it was really hot, so I decided to do it again.
Yeah,
Actually
soon-
looks pretty
soon as
cool.
Halloween's over, that's all they do. They just start pushing Christmas. I mean, there's already Christmas stuff in the stores. You know,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
crazy.
already selling,
all
I'm already
kinds of Christmas
selling
stuff already.
ornaments and decoration. And like, wrapping paper came through today. I'm like, really?
I just bought candy canes, so yeah.
Yeah, our store is already full of Christmas stuff already.
Well, it's 7 weeks away. Just
But see, you know me, I'm like, I'm okay with it because I'm in the Christmas swap box. So we got to get Christmas stuff in that box, and we got to get it to them by the 11th. So
The
Well, that's a
18th.
good thing
The
too, is because
18th.
there's plenty
oh,
to
the
get.
18th, okay.
Yeah, and there's plenty to go get. I mean, there's plenty of good stuff, ornaments, you know, Christmas candy. So I mean, you're good. So Funko PDX, for you people that might not know you, they're checking you out for the first time. Tell us a little bit about your channel and some Halloween traditions for you. I know you're a father. What
Hey,
are some
Mr.
things that
Crispers,
you like
thank
to
you
do
so
for
much for coming
Halloween?
in, man. Mad love to you.
Yeah. Well, I do unboxings on my channel. Something new I like. I make an unboxing of it, put it on there. If I see something I like in public that looks funny or embarrassing, I'll record it and put it on there. I try to make it a little variety for everybody on my channel. I try not to make it just one set thing. I try to make it gaming at nighttime usually, and then Pokemon cards because I open cards and like other types of cards. I'm gonna be integrating more of like retro packs into my videos. So I've been saving up like 1990s cards. I have a bunch of Mario packs from like 1989. I'm gonna make a video out of that, and then I got like a bunch of Turtle cards and just a bunch of random stuff that I'm gonna start putting on there. But yeah, and then for Halloween, as a kid, I would usually get in the car with my dad and we'd drive around different neighborhoods, and I'd get out as fast as I can and I'd run, go to every single house in that block or whatever I'm doing, and get in the car and we drive somewhere else. And I get out, run around as fast as I could, and I get back in the car, and usually I have about 2 pillowcases filled with candy every year.
Oh my
So
That's a score there, yeah. Once you get like 2 and 3, you're scoring.
I was like boom, boom, as fast as I can. Oh god, it was like I don't know how I ran so fast, but
There was a show on Nickelodeon back in the day called Pete and Pete. I don't know if anybody ever watched
Pete and Pete.
So Pete and Pete had a Halloween special, right, where they had to go from their neighborhood all the way around the whole city and back. And they actually made it at the very end. It was actually a good show.
Huh. But yeah, this year Dexter's gonna be doing that with my dad, so it'll be interesting to see how both of them how fast they are this year. They haven't done it like it's been a long time since we've gone trick or treating, so it'll be interesting to see how my dad does that. But usually what I do is with the kids. Well, technically Ivy's 3, so I've only done one Halloween with both kids at the same time. Last year she went to her friend's house, and this year Dexter's going somewhere else, so it's kind of like all over the place. But usually I just go to wherever neighborhood I'm around, or my childhood neighborhood. I'll go there and do trick or treating there, walk around. With Dexter, we always went to where I grew up at, so we always went down to 39th Street, what we call it, and went down there, and there's like a bunch of houses everywhere. But nowadays, it's so hard. Nobody puts their light on anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about in your guys' cities, but in my city, it's really challenging to find like a full block with more than 4 houses on lights on.
Yeah.
Well, I think they should have Halloween should officially be the last Saturday of the month. Like they should do it to where people can have parties, people can go out trick or treating. Because when you do it, it's you got school, and then all of a sudden you get out of school and you got to put your costume on, and then go run out, and then you got like maybe an hour and a half, and then like parents are like, hey, you got to get back in, you got school tomorrow, and trading the candy was always fun, with your friends, pulling everything out. saying, "Oh, what do you got? Let's trade," and trying to get all the everything from there. You're getting rid of your licorice and you're trying to get some of your sour patches or whatever. But Arcade, do you have anything? I just wanted to double check with you. Do you have anything else? Like I know, is there any kind of like contest? Is there any kind of anything that you want to talk about? Anything that you got going on, prizes or anything like that? Or just want to make sure. So
Yes, the giveaway is on the Facebook page as we speak, and I had to extend it, okay, because we did the show early, and then Halloween is tomorrow, which is whatever, and then Tuesday. So what I did is that we're gonna extend it till Tuesday, right? So Tuesday I'm gonna go live, right? I'm gonna have some kind of a panel. I don't know who to invite yet. I'll figure it out. And we're gonna do that giveaway. That way, people. But for the people that that are here today, I'm gonna do a giveaway as well, and it's gonna be a form of probably like guess the number or something. It'd be something simple. And we can give away a Miles Morales, or we can give away a NECA Jason Voorhees figure.
okay, nobody entered that one but me. Okay, just so you know. That skeleton, no.
I already have one of my own, so we're good there.
We're gonna do 2 giveaways for the chat. One Funko Miles Morales. It's sitting right here. And then I know I have the Jason somewhere. The Jason box didn't come in great shape because, of course, I got it from Amazon.
Amazon, beep.
I'm sorry for that, but it's still the figure. You know what I'm saying? We're not going for the box. We're going for the figure. Take it out and, display it. So that's what we're going to do tonight. So at the very end of the night, we're going to pick numbers, and whoever catches the first 2 numbers will get the prize.
Which Jason is it?
Good call. Let me go right now.
into
See, now you're making me get up. See?
And by the way, in high school, I got a mini
Freddy versus Jason.
little tiny one. It was Dawn of the Dead. The first 5 minutes of it was on the disc. Dude, it was. First I put it, I was like, Dawn of the Dead. I was like, yeah. Talking about a beginning of a movie that's freaking crazy. I watched that disc probably 100 times. That movie, that's could be a movie by itself. The first 5 minutes could be a little short if you want it to be. It was amazing. And so I was like, yes, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Now, would you think
so? This figure right here is actually getting pretty expensive.
Yep, I do have that one.
I mean, the box is, thanks to Amazon, but
it's all right. I mean, hey, what's inside?
I mean, it still is brand new. I haven't touched it. Nothing's wrong with it.
My work got into Freddy versus Jason one today.
They mangled the box, and I hate that. Like, Amazon, do better.
Yeah, they definitely they ship fast, but they don't ship thorough. So
Right. I know how to use Amazon this time for the swap box. So I had to actually put in the thing can you put the item into a protector and then ship it out? Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Did they do it?
Yeah, I had to pay $2 extra for the protector.
What?
Imagine they put the protector not in the item.
Right,
That's
exactly.
baloney. $2 more will protect your item, or you can just return it for free and waste all that time in shipping on our part and waste your time.
Listen, I gotta have this product. I ain't got time to ship it back or for them to ship me another one.
Is the Freddy versus Jason NECA Jason figurine, is that a rare one?
Say that one more time.
Anthony
Freddy
Blaze
versus
before they goodbye.
The Jason NECA figurine.
Okay.
From that movie. Is that a rare one?
The Jason versus Freddy?
Yeah. Version of Jason.
I don't know if it's rare, but it's gonna get there.
I worked out in a whole bunch of them. They want like $35 a piece for them though. I was looking at them. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, NECA. If
Most
you
of them are going to be
like
around
the
that
big
price
ones,
range. So
they get to like the hundreds and.
I want the Tiffany and Chucky 2-pack. It's the one I really, really want.
They
I
canceled.
had a chance to buy Chucky by itself, and I looked online. I was like, oh my god,
You should have told me that because I have.
Yeah, I want
the
those.
dude.
Is that the right one? No, those
did,
are.
a store buyout. He had all of those, like all the little tiny terriers, all the NECAs, all the.
Where's the
He
box?
got them all. They were all at 75% off.
Dang.
I was like, I scored that day. I scored like no other.
I only have Ghostface and Michael Myers from the 2019 movie. Not even mine.
Timber.
Christina said
Yeah. That's Chucky. Is that the one? Wherever the 2-pack is. I'm not sure what the 2-pack is.
No, and
Dead Skeleton.
Yeah, he got some bunch of stuff, man.
I regret not buying it from Walmart. And I saw it. It's like $30. Wow.
What you opening over there, Dead Skeleton?
Yeah.
Oh, the Jason.
I actually have it right here. Yeah, I'm going to open it up. I'm going to show everybody.
all right, let me go ahead and put you.
The bane of my existence, though, twist ties. I hate twist ties.
Yeah.
There's a twist tie on it, but look, here it is, right out of the package. If you want to show everybody, look at that.
That's cool. I love the detail.
Very cool figure. That's a good giveaway.
Yeah, the details on this NECA is actually on point.
Yeah.
The back of his head, his neck, his hands, everything looks on.
He also comes with a bottle opener.
Yup. When you put it on the old girl's forehead.
And the Pamela Voorhees tombstone.
Yup.
And then also an axe. And another head. Let me see if I can open this up.
Reef, what is good? What is good? Welcome, Reef.
Oh my goodness.
Well, hey, Sassy, long time no see.
He's gonna twist and shout. We get it
We see you,
all.
Sassy. We see you.
And shout. We get it all out.
Mark, we see you too, buddy.
The twist.
If you have kids, you're really going to hate them. They're on every kid's toy you can think of.
Man,
I
I'm
know.
telling
It's
you,
ridiculous.
every kid toy.
And not just one sometimes.
They have these plastic ones. They have to like churn all weird, like a little puzzle.
I
And the
can't get it out of the package.
Sorry, y'all. We're having some technical difficulties.
This is awesome.
It's coming.
Here, let's buy him a little bit of time here.
Wind them up.
Bloopers and bloopers.
Yeah, completely. We now pause for station identification.
Still going.
Get going.
I got him out. I'm trying to get his machete out so I can put it in his hand.
What'd you call it?
A machete.
That's what it's called. It's a machete.
That's all right, they give up with the machete. But actually, a fun story. I actually met Danny Trejo once. He's a very cool dude. Very cool dude.
nice.
Now check this out. Here we go. Here is the Jason Voorhees that is going to be given away, right? And I believe you can even take off his mask. Look at this.
Yup.
Very
Look
spooky.
at the
he looks so
detail.
pretty.
That looks like
Very
my
spooky. Very
It's
evil.
like him.
Yes.
That's pretty good. Though.
That's a good prize.
Yes.
That's a very
So
good. You can take the camera off me. Ah, thank you so much. I was getting embarrassed. All the focus was on me, and I couldn't do anything. I'm
And
gonna
then-
spend the rest of the stream trying to get out the knife.
And then the Miles Morales that it's
Game reverse one.
It's a cool one.
it's a cool one.
Miles Morales.
I think I have that
Very
one.
cool. Very
I'll
cool.
skip on this giveaway.
But appreciate everybody popping in. I know Reef is popping in there. We got Essie Mom, K&L, Mark Hauser, Saucy Cajun. Appreciate you guys. Kat, how's it going? So one of the things that we're gonna play a little horror gories here, and we're gonna have a little bit of fun with that. So let me go ahead and pull this up. You know, this it's a new thing when you present. It's kind of different how they have this set up. So let me
You okay there, Wikipedia?
Look at him troll.
The hair, boy, I love it.
He has
Yeah, I was
troll
just
hair.
kind of letting it get wild.
It looks like Rick Sanchez here.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Thank you. I think it's actually a Sonic the Hedgehog wig is what it is.
Oh.
You see, Mr. Awesome, how you can put it on this side?
That's cool.
Shut up, man.
All right, so we have some horror gories.
Oh, come on, dude.
Take it so personal, Mr. Awesome. Jeez.
That was like, shut up, man.
Don't mess
All right,
with him.
so-
He got it bad.
He got upset, didn't he? Shut up!
You can copy him. It's okay.
I'm not your student, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I can never say shut up to a student. Come on. I say it here.
Okay, so chat, you guys can either chime in and say if you agree or disagree, give your own
I agree.
opinion. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin the wheel, okay, and then I'm going to
Make the
go ahead
deal.
and go through the panel, and you're going to go ahead and answer the question off of the panel. If the chat, we're going to have the chat pick who they think they like their answer the better. Okay, so we're going to kind of see, that way the chat can kind of get involved a little bit. All right, so here we go. We have best opening scene, gruesome kill, best female killer, best male killer, best slasher film, best supernatural film, best beast in a film, 1960 movies, 1970 movies, and 1980 movies. So you can tell me what you guys can each go through which you like, and the chat will pick who they kind of agree with. So let's see here. All right, so let's spin it.
So dramatic.
You spin me right round, Eric, right
All right, so 1970 movies
Sharon's
is
pots and
the
plans.
category.
Thank you for
Okay,
coming in, man. I love you.
1970.
Get you
So
some
we'll-
rest down and try to relax, hon. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. So we'll go. So 1970 movies. So Robert, we'll start off with you.
You
What
too,
do
Ryan
you
Milky,
think
man. I
is the
love you.
best
Thank you.
Horror movie in the 70s.
1974 is Texas Chainsaw Massacre by Toby Hooper. That's, I
Okay.
think, what I
All right,
go
so
with.
we got Texas Chainsaw with Robert. All right. Let's go. Mr. Awesome, what do you think was the best horror movie in the 70s?
I gotta agree with Rob there. Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay, so you're going to go with Texas Chainsaw. Okay, so Dead Skeleton, what do you think in the 70s? What was the best horror movie?
It was 1979, I believe, Halloween.
Okay,
Or 78, I can't remember what year.
78, Halloween. Okay, so we got 2 Texas Chainsaws and 1 Halloween.
Yes, that was a good year.
Baby Ice.
I'm going with The Exorcist, 1973.
All right, so we got The Exorcist. Arcade.
Um,
No, it's not. It's not. It's not scary. Or we can say it if you want.
I'm gonna go with Carrie, 1976.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Coraline.
I'm gonna go. We're gonna go for Carrie.
Okay, so we got two Carrie.
Wait, no, let me change it.
Oh,
I'll
it's
change
okay
it.
if you pick the same.
They
It's
can
okay.
have Carrie. I'm gonna go with Aliens.
Oh,
1979.
Okay.
All right, so chat, we got two Texas Chainsaws, a Halloween, we got a Carrie, we got an Alien, and an Exorcist.
Oh, these
and
are really
PDX, what are you going to choose, PDX?
Can I pick Star Wars? Does that count? No, I'll pick. I don't like any of those movies.
I mean, they do wear
I'll pick
costumes. I
Halloween.
mean,
Okay, PDX is going to go with Star Wars. And that's fun. It was a movie in the 70s, so I mean, hey.
he said Star Wars though.
Well, it's supposed to be a nightmare, of a release, so it made sense it was going to be a horror movie, and then it became.
I mean, if it gives you nightmares, I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know.
Petra
but-
Baca.
Hey, what's up, Shorty?
That was a good
Shorty.
No, I'll go with
What is
Halloween. I'll go with
good?
Halloween.
What is good?
Okay. So we got two Halloween.
Welcome. Thank you so
We got
much.
an Exorcist. We got two Texas Chainsaws.
You're trying to be.
We got a Carrie and an Aliens. So, chat, what do you guys pick? What would be your choice for the best movie in the 70s? And help me out, panel, if you, what you guys see. So,
But then there was animated video horror too in 1979.
Exorcist, Chainsaw.
This is really hard to pick.
The Shining was good.
well, if we get three, when we get to three, that'll be the winner. All right. So
There's just so many. It's just like, oh my goodness.
No, it's too hard to pick. Good luck, chat.
we got two on the Exorcist,
I like going out of the box because Alien was actually a pretty good movie.
Halloween, Texas, Baby Ice. So far, well, you gotta wait and see. You need one more for Exorcist there.
And Texas Chainsaw.
And we'll just say so. Texas
That's what
Chainsaw by
dollars here.
Andrew.
Here for Texas.
Okay, so one will break the tie. What's up, Ian? So we got the choice for the
Aliens
best
was
movies
good.
in the 70s. So far we got Texas Chainsaw, Halloween,
Exorcist.
Exorcist. So it looks like Exorcist.
Banged it
yeah,
out.
who guys said Exorcist? So I was just seeing what the chat came in through. It looks like we're kind of leading in the Exorcist way. But all those movies were really good in that sense. But I mean, I would probably have to, honestly, I would have to say Halloween stands out, in my opinion. But I mean, if you looked at Alien and Jaws, I mean, there was so many good ones. Even Star Wars was good in that era. So 1970s gave us a good era of movies. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and see what the next category will be.
Well,
I can't think of any.
I can.
So
I can't.
female killer, like who do you think was your best female killer? So Charlie, once again we'll start off with you. That way people maybe they'll generate some ideas or something. You can kind of get them started. Who do you think was the best female killer?
I'm gonna say Samara from The Ring. Samara.
Okay, so you're gonna go with Samara. All right. How about Coraline? What do you guys think?
I really liked the girl from Natural Born Killers.
Oh, Juliette Lewis, yes.
Juliette Lewis, thank you.
Okay, so Natural Born Killers. There you go. So, Mr. Awesome.
I gotta go with The Ring.
Okay, you're gonna go with The Ring as well.
Mhm.
All right. So, PDX. Do you want to do Return of the Jedi? Who do you think would be?
I don't know.
When you look at female killers, who would you go with?
Kind of like Hela from Thor.
Oh, okay, Helen. Okay, there you go. All
I think
right.
I feel like I think of the moment I actually like. Yeah.
No, that's fine. I mean, she did do some killing. Baby Ice.
I'm gonna go Tiffany from Chucky.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Nice.
And Dead Skeleton.
I'm going to go with the correct answer. Pamela Voorhees for 1,000.
Thank you.
Oh, damn.
Thank you. What is wrong with you folks?
Arcade, would you agree with Pamela Voorhees?
Absolutely.
All right, Pamela Voorhees. Let's not forget about Annie Wilkes and Misery.
Yeah, but she wasn't as downright as Jason Smith.
Or what about Glenn Close in was the movie that she had? I Don't Like Being Ignored, Dan.
Is it Fatal Attraction?
Fatal Attraction.
Yes.
That was a good movie.
Close but no cigar, Eric.
Yeah. So Pamela Voorhees. So, Trump, would you agree the best female killer? Would you say is Pamela Voorhees? But there is some recent ones too, isn't like in Happy Birthday to Me or some girls. I know there's a girl that's supposed to be in Scream 6 that's the killer type girl. But
Isn't it Jennifer's Body?
Jennifer's Body, yeah. I mean, obviously, there's been a lot of female killers.
That girl on Spit on Your Grave too. She was really good.
Oh yeah.
She got really down.
It's a good thing she spit and didn't swallow, right?
Exactamente.
That's funny.
All right, let's give it. Let's say I would probably say Pamela Voorhees would come in that direction, and Friday spawned obviously Jason Voorhees. So let's go ahead and spin here.
Okay.
So Baby Ice, what do you think in some of the movies you've seen? What has been a gruesome kill that you can remember? Obviously, if you look at a lot of the movies that are out there, like the Fatal Attraction, or what was that Final Destination movies? They had some good kills in them.
Oh yeah.
If there were a movie that kind of stuck with you, especially early on, that first kill.
I'm gonna have to go Scream with Drew Barrymore.
Okay, so the kill for Drew Barrymore and Scream. All right, and so Charlie.
We're gonna go with the best kill being in the movie Terrifier.
Yes.
Comes back down kill with the chains, the saw.
The hacksaw, yes. I was gonna say that. I've got a close second though too.
For Dead Skeleton, you want to go with the Terrifier? Or you want to throw in your own?
Well, Terrifier is definitely the right answer, but I also an honorable mention to Predator with Carl Weathers when he rips off Carl Weathers' arm.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That was gruesome. All right, PDX, do you want to throw in one a gruesome kill?
I can't think of any. The only one I could think of, which is a stupid one, was whenever Jason stuck his. The only Jason movie I like is the remake, and he stabbed his head into like the deck, and he pulled the chick up by her head.
Oh yeah, okay.
That was a good one.
I don't know why
The
I've always
only
liked that
Jason
one.
movie you like is the remake?
That's because there's boobs.
And the Freddy versus Jason one.
Did I hear that right? I think I'm hard of hearing or something.
Yeah, bruh. You got
This
to
is
do
coming from
selective
someone
hearing
who said his
sometimes.
favorite movie was Halloween
Stabbed
Ends.
Rilla
Okay,
Ford
don't
in
worry.
her head and pulled her up out of the water. And I went, I like that part.
His kids are monopolizing the minions in the household, so you know they don't let him watch scary movies as much.
I don't really like, and I don't really care for him.
Mr. Awesome, what about you?
I gotta say, Final Destination 2, the highway scene.
I was gonna say
Hell
that.
no.
I was
Hell no.
that still sticks with me.
I don't go to highways anymore because of that.
I was, yeah, that was the first one that popped in my head. I was like, no, I won't say that.
The other day when I was driving, I came to the stoplight and I was right behind a truck with logs on it.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
I could not. I used to freak out in the car when I drive past him in the back seat. I was like, oh my god, is that wire gonna break or is that chain gonna snap?
Yeah. What about you, Arcade?
Well, I wanted to go with what Charlie was into, but I also remember a scene on Jason Takes Manhattan.
Yes.
Where he was fighting the boxer, and they were boxing on the roof, and he just punched his whole head out
Punches
with
his
one
head right
punch.
off.
Bam! And that mug just fell in the garbage can. And they just
Roman
closed.
Reigns, eat your heart out. That is a Superman punch from
Nice.
Jason, right?
That was a punch heard around the world, boy.
All right, and how about the duo there, Coraline and the Rocker? What would you guys pick?
You have different answers, but
30 Days of Night when they start eating them.
he starts eating them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
the vampire movie, yeah.
I like that movie. That's a good one.
And I was gonna say the whole movie of Sin City. I don't know if that's
Oh,
really horror, but every kill was gruesome in that movie.
I love me some Jessica.
Especially made you
Alba.
think about it because they didn't really show you. It kind of made you think about what the weird. What is that? It's like,
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, right. Always like Quentin Tarantino for a gory sort of movie.
Now remember, chat. There is going to be a lag, absolutely 100%. But you know, so definitely. So Horror Collector Fiend said everyone but Charlie is wrong.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Final Destination comes in. So, and they are doing another Final Destination.
Oh,
I think they're going to make some kind of spin on it. But they are creating another Final Destination.
They
So.
did
I'm
a
really
Terrifier
hoping-
too, and it's gruesome as hell.
nothing
Yeah.
will ever beat the first three. I'm sorry. First two, the third one's kind of done.
All right.
If I remember right.
It's in the Arctic.
All right, here we go.
I like that movie also. We should have on here the scariest sounds. Because if you could do that one, I would say when he's raising her leg and her skin's peeling off on Cabin Fever.
Oh yeah,
That one still gets me like the sound of it.
that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one too. Yeah. Or when the bones are like creaking and stuff, like when the doll's like running on its back, all fours, whatever.
Yeah.
You know how they do that, and all of a sudden you hear that little creaking noise, and then it's just like coming at you.
Or in Pet Cemetery, where the little kid slices the back of Fred Gwynn's ankle with the X-Acto knife.
Right.
Or the scalpel, not an X-Acto knife.
Yeah.
Close
Okay,
enough.
so best slasher. So Dead Skeleton. What is your opinion? What is the best slasher that you would say that you enjoy? I mean, for you, what would fall into that category? at the top?
Fight each other.
I want to say that. Human Centipede.
Is it a slasher movie?
It's on the list, man.
Yeah,
It's
I've
like-
listened to this.
Okay, we'll say that. Ooh.
Dead Skeleton.
Tell me about that.
I think I got to go with Halloween.
Okay, so you're gonna go with Halloween as a slasher. All
When
right.
I think of slashing, I think of a knife, and I think of it slashing someone's throat or going into them, jabbing. That's Halloween. Michael Myers.
What movie?
And Arcade Pop, how about it for you?
Can we say that then?
I'm gonna go with Chucky, man.
Chucky? Okay.
Yeah, Chucky don't play around.
All right. And Baby Ice?
I'm gonna go with
Oh,
Scream.
that's fun. Can you say it?
All right.
I've never
Scream
seen
for
it.
your slasher.
I just heard about it.
And let's see here. So Johnny and Dee, what about you guys? What do you think for your slasher?
Go ahead, James.
The Human Centipede.
What's that?
Come again?
The Human Centipede.
The Human
Oh,
Centipede.
Centipede. Oh, did you,
That movie
didn't
gave me
Sam
nightmares for
Clancy-
years.
Did
Did
they
it
make a second one too? A second sequel to that?
I think so.
I think there's like 4 of them in there.
Oh wow.
Oh,
What about PDX for you? What would you say is one of your slashers?
I like Chucky, Bride of Chucky. I was gonna say Bride of Chucky.
Okay, Bride of Chucky. And Charlie, Wabasaurus, Pags.
We're divided on this, so I'm gonna go with Halloween, but the two of them are going with Psycho.
oh.
Psycho.
Ah,
Mr. Awesome said his lights went out.
okay.
That's scary.
Yeah, that is scary. We're talking about slashers and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
now
The
it's
lights
like,
go out.
yeah.
Bye.
I'm surprised no one said Scream.
Yeah.
I thought for sure.
No, well,
Baby Ice said
Baby
Scream.
Ice said Ghostface.
Did
Baby
okay.
Ice did say Ghostface.
Sorry, my bad.
So, okay, all right. Here we go. One more. Okay, so your best supernatural film. Your best supernatural. So Arcade Pop.
I want to go with Blade.
With what? Blade?
Yes.
Okay, for supernatural. Okay. You want to explain that? You want to explain a little bit more?
You know, the vampires were
Poltergeist.
like they were different than others. You know what I mean? They were
So I think with supernatural, let's put it in the category of like the ghost movies.
oh well, shit, 13 Ghosts.
Oh, 13 Ghosts.
Oh.
The original or the remake?
No, you're gonna go with the original.
Ooh,
I've never
13
seen that one.
Ghosts.
I want to see it.
All right. Baby Ice.
Line in this.
I'm gonna go with The Conjuring.
Nah.
Oh wait, it is
Oh,
supernatural.
The Conjuring. Okay. That's a good one too. And so let's go Johnny and D.
The Exorcist.
And the haunting as well was kind of creepy.
All right. That's
The old one.
All right. And PDX.
I think it's called The Frighteners. So it's Michael J. Fox.
Yes.
Oh,
Very
I like
good
that
movie.
one.
yeah.
It's one of my
that's a good
favorite
one, yeah.
ghost style movies.
Nice. And Dead Skeleton.
It's either Poltergeist or Poltergeist 2.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
They're all really good.
I haven't watched the movie in forever.
Both of them, they're just equally as good.
And Wabasaurus Rex.
We're going with Poltergeist.
Yes.
You're gonna go with Poltergeist as well, too,
Yeah.
right? All right. What about you guys in the chat? You know, what's some of your favorite? What's up, Chase Films? What's some of your favorite supernatural movies? What about Kevin Bacon with Stir of Echoes?
Yes.
That's a good one. Yeah.
You know, always those movies that kind of get you thinking a little bit, right?
Oh,
There's that.
Imperial Ground.
There's that one movie. What's the girl that played Catwoman? Michelle Pfeiffer. She was in that scary movie. It was.
Oh, what lies beneath?
Yeah, that was
Yes.
Was too.
Good movie.
I like
Yeah.
Casper, the 90s Casper movie with Christina Ricci.
Yeah.
That's a
Yes,
good movie.
Ghostbusters.
nice.
Dan Aykroyd was in that. Yes, very good.
Ghostbusters is good.
Oh yeah, 90s, yes. So what would you say I mean, what would you guys feel is your best era of horror films? Like, to you, what do you feel like that really got things going for horror? Did you really enjoy the 70s? Do you like 90s? Do you like what we're seeing now in the 2000s? You know, for you, what is your best genre era of horror? So, Baby Ice, we'll go ahead and ask you, what do you feel has always been solid in that decade of horror?
I'm gonna go with the 70s.
Lost Boys.
Go with the 70s. All right.
Gremlins.
Yeah, those were the 80s.
All right. Wabasaurus.
We're gonna go with the 80s.
Oh, the 80s. All right.
Correct answer.
Killer
I
Clown
agree.
outer space.
Let's not forget the 50s with the Universal Monsters. You know, forget about how kicking things off with that as well, right?
Oh yeah.
You know,
30.
you gotta run in your Psycho in the 60s. You know, and the Birds. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So Alice Cooper and Coraline, what do you guys like?
We're gonna say the 80s as well. We were just
Okay,
looking
you guys
through.
like the 80s?
Yeah.
Does anybody remember that movie Children of the
Frankenstein.
Corn?
Yeah, Malachi.
That was
Yes,
so
we
weird.
will.
Malachi.
Thank you.
He said he's picking the leprechaun. I love the leprechaun.
Oh, Phantasm, Mark Hauser, Phantasm, Ghostbusters,
This. That'd be really-
Ghostbusters. All right, very cool. PDX, how about for you?
Oh yeah.
2000.
Turner.
We say it, but I like Cabin Fever. I like Dawn of the Dead, the remake, a lot.
Christine was good, yes.
I like. There was didn't the Ring come out in 2000s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ring came out. The Grudge came out. I think that's what I'm going with.
All right, Arcade.
I'm going with the 80s too.
You going with the 80s? All right, Dead Skeleton. What do you like the 80s?
I'm going with the 80s too. Check this out. This is the Big Trouble in Little China. Do you remember that movie?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, Lopan. That is a
Ah.
great underrated horror movie by John Carpenter, also the
Yes,
director of Halloween.
Much
Pretty
love
cool
to you,
figure,
Christina
right?
Payne.
No.
That's right. Esmeralda just brought up a good point. The 80s showed a lot of boobs, okay? So if you like boobs in your movies, the 80s, it's something that's missing from all 90s movies.
Right.
No, 90s Scream and everything. They had booby ones.
But not as many boobs. I think
Okay.
if you were to do a viewing of all the 80s movies, compare them to all the 90s movies, I think there's more boobs in the 80s. That's what I would think.
Agree.
All right,
Agreed.
so
Yes.
Top says, what's the best horror vehicles? What
Christine.
what's one of the-
Christine, yes.
Christine.
What's the best horror vehicles?
Maximum Overdrive with Emilio Estevez, the one that had the Green Goblin.
Green Goblin truck.
Yeah. That's, I was just thinking. I was like, "What's that movie called?" You just said it. It's a great semi truck.
Maximum Overdrive.
What
love
about
that.
Jeepers
I
Creepers with the
can still,
truck?
I watched the movie so many times. It's cool.
I steal the Jeepers truck, would somebody say.
Yeah, but I mean, does that guy go to the DMV and get his own personal license plate? You know what I'm saying? Like, because he was beating you.
He probably did.
But you look at some of the horror movies, like I mean, the Ghostbuster Mobile. I mean, just some of the movies back there with some of the cars that played a role in some of these movies.
Christine.
The Jeeper Creeper
Christine.
van. That's a cool one.
Yeah.
Did you have a
Esmeralda
van
was
first?
saying Corey Haim's wheelchair from Silver Bullet.
Oh, Silver Bullet.
That's real.
What about Monster House? The big the tractor that drove the house over the cliff. The big in the Monster House animated. So there's all kinds of those from there. Let's see. Dead Skeleton Chase Films wants some Halloween mom jokes.
Halloween Scary Larry is not here, okay? Scary Larry is the one who does the mom jokes. Come on, Chase, you know this.
Know this, man.
We've got these nuts jokes from Esmeralda if we want some of those.
Welcome to the D.
Yes.
Oh no. Here we go.
So in the chat, we'll see if you guys can get it right, and if you guys want take a stab at it too in the panel. But I have some candy. Okay. So I have some candy. If you can tell me how many pieces might be in here.
You've got that stale pumpkin candy corn, huh? You're the one.
So if you can tell me how many pieces might be in here, we'll see if we get it right.
Hold on,
26.
732.
That's a big number.
I'm close, though, I'm sure.
Hold on.
Esmeralda says 69.
It's at 63.
Is that allowed?
Yeah. No, 60. There's more than
I
that.
said 53.
Fine, I'll say.
We'll go with 42. Shoot. Just for shits and giggles.
What do I get 78?
Accent to life.
Well, we have. I'm trying to see if anybody comes through on this. I'll give them a little second of a delay. Got quick draw.
That's a good number, especially right now. I don't think it's that many.
Yeah.
That would be pretty awesome, though.
You're gonna need a whole bowl for that.
Maybe stop. Ew, that's even more gross. Ew.
All right, so I'll give it another 30 seconds to come through here and see if we pop in an answer. Somebody is close, I would say.
Is it 27?
No.
Damn. How about 25?
Yeah.
Tots picked his own number, 79. Yeah.
It must not be me then. How about 33?
So the actual answer was 52 pieces of candy.
Oh,
I missed that. You see that right there?
I said 72. It's 20 off.
And Baby I said 53.
Oh, so good.
So
Damn,
Baby
you're good.
As weird as it is, right when you were saying that, I happened to guess that, so I typed it in really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what do you think, Arcade? Do you think that came in the right time?
Damn, man, you gotta put me in the middle of that one, huh? Shit. We can toss a coin, actually. We make it fair. I'm gonna toss a Pokemon coin. If you catch the Charizard on this coin,
Of course, it's Pokemon.
if I can find, never mind, I got a Charizard coin. We got the chicken coin. We're gonna do the chicken coin.
Okay.
All right. So if you, okay, we're doing for PDX, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
I didn't.
if he gets the chicken, never mind. I found the Charizard. If he gets the Charizard, he wins. If he doesn't, then we give it to the next folk.
All right, Baby Ice. To me and you, who's gonna win?
Is that a deal? All right.
Yo.
Let's go. You ready?
Ready.
Baby Ice is like, you know damn well.
You messed it
All right,
up.
let's see what happens.
There it is. Winner.
What is
Chicken
that?
eater.
Congratulations.
I'm confused. Did I win or did I not win? I'm confused.
That's the Charizard.
Very cool.
The back of it is
I already
blank.
have that
It just has
coin,
a
though,
Pokeball
so.
in the back.
All right, so you're giving PDX the win.
Yeah, because he won the flip.
I want that Simpsons arcade behind you, please. I request that.
Oh yeah, no.
Damn.
Simpsons arcade. All right. So Arcade, why don't you? I'm going to grab something out of the oven. You want to go ahead and cook over a little bit, like anything you want to throw in there? Anything you want to like?
Oh
For you, Baby Ice.
God, that was.
Oh,
Nah.
jeez.
I can't. What you say now?
No,
Wait, who's that?
I have no problem sitting like this for a little bit.
Oh my God.
No way.
Oh,
Hell no.
that was on point.
Pags, what do you think? What do you think about that, Pags?
Ah,
You say
the
you gotta get your
object,
cookies out
of
the
my
oven?
the object of my desire, right there.
Can I play whack-a-mole with the clowns? Is that fair?
Yeah, that's a nice one to look at.
That was a
Cool
sexy
clown.
clown right there, baby.
Yeah,
Nice. Look
that
at
was
that.
a little bit better, but no.
He opens his mouth up for you too.
So Charlie and Pags, why don't you guys tell us a little bit about what's going on with you guys in horror and everything like that? Like what's new with the channel?
Well, there's nothing on the channel, but we did win 2 awards at a film festival that we premiered in, and we actually have it if you want to premiere it on your show.
You go ahead, right? Do it.
You could share it if you like to see it. So we participated in a film challenge where a bunch of schools were asked to come up with a video with a prompt, and the prompt had to include 3 things: somebody named Sam, a piece of paper, all right, and what was the third? What was the third? Had to have a Sam, paper, and you have to get creative with lighting. That was the third. So we have our video, and we're gonna premiere it now. Our award. We won for best sound and best drama. So let's see if we can get this up. Ooh. Video.
That's what she said.
Yes, that is exactly what she said. Slide. Up in the share screen. All right, let's try this a different way. Oh, there we go. Here's the button. Share screen. Here we go. Here we go. Can everyone see? Gonna hit play. Let me know when to hit play.
Oh, there.
Can you guys hear?
Costume. Whoa, damn. Creepy clown.
I agree.
Bumsy said 3 times, and someday your laugh will be mine. Bumsy? Are you named after Mrs. Bumsy? Because you're both clowns? Don't repeat it. Bumsy. Oh, I get it, Miss Bumsy. You're playing with the lights. Very funny.
Sam. These damn crocs. Someday you're gonna realize the things you do aren't even that funny. What is this? Sam has said 3 times, and someday your laugh will be mine. Don't make that day today. Sam, this is not funny. Open up, Sam!
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That was great.
Good.
Bravo.
Thank you.
There's no end credit scene. You get like a surprise credit.
No, we want to continue that actually. So there was a lot more to it, but we only cut that. We wanted to cut something short. It had to be under, I think, 2 minutes, and that was 150. But there was another section of that with like a creepy teacher that was like possessed. So, but that was we won 2 awards for that. I was surprised. It was like a state challenge. And so all the high schools were in New Jersey were invited to participate. And so we did that. And out of a group of, I think it was like, I want to say it was about 75 schools. And we won the best drama and best sound. It is
Nice.
Really nice.
Give me ice. I want your soul. Oh,
I gave up my soul.
Hey, come save me.
So what would you guys like to, just kind of touch on for Halloween? Like what would you like to
Comics
see? What would
welcome.
be something for a haunted house? Some of you guys are going to haunted houses, or that you've been to a haunted house. What is something that you enjoy about a haunted house, or that you hope to experience? So Dead Skeleton, I know that you're going to be going. What do you like to see? Like, I mean, you had the Knott's Berry Farm. What do you like about that experience with a haunted house?
Let me think. My favorite one. Okay, so at Knott's Berry Farm, they have very many haunted houses. I think like they had 9 or something like that. One of them was called Dark Ride, and it was supposed to be an old amusement park dark ride, and you walk through it, and all the animatronics had turned alive, right? That was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
And there was another one that was called The Hollows, and you walk through the giant pumpkin, and you walk through the bowels of the earth, and these little rats are coming at you in every direction, trying to gnaw your face out. I like one that really immerses you in like a whole story that's completely different. You don't know what's coming up next. That's what I like.
Nice.
Yes.
What about you, Baby Ice? Have you ever been to a haunted house that really? Oh wait, hold on, Baby Ice. Let's see here.
Stop it.
There's a child.
Right, get your system. Say hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I'll get your costume on and come back over.
Happy Halloween.
I'm Owens.
Yes,
What are you gonna dress up for Halloween?
A red panda.
Ah, a red panda.
Yes.
Are you gonna get all the candy and not give any to Daddy, right? You're gonna keep all the candy?
Yeah.
All right.
She got them lungs.
Whatever that is.
Aww.
I don't know. She's gonna be scared.
Maybe Ice, for you, like what's St. Louis? I know you're in that area. Like what's it like for haunted houses? Like what do you want to see if you would go to a haunted house?
Well, for me, it's the scare factor. Like people jumping out at you, the unknown, like what's going to happen next. I mean, because we have a lot of haunted houses, and I used to go to them when I was younger, but that was what I liked about them, that scare factor.
Okay. All right. Scare factor is important. What about in Canada? What do you guys, what have you enjoyed going into haunted houses? What's something you look forward to if you go?
The animatronics.
The animatronics?
Yeah, I think they're when they jump at you. I think it gives
Oh,
you.
okay. So the
adrenaline.
scare factor.
The
is
scare
what
factor, yeah.
ABS was saying.
Okay, so you enjoy that as well. Arcade, how about in your side? I know they must have some pretty good, interesting scares.
Well, I went to the one that had the maze in it, and then you had to go through all these little rooms and stuff like that. It's the more of the weapon scare for me, where it sounds like it's on, but it really ain't really gonna do nothing to you. But they jump at you like these are live people just jumping at you. No.
Now, so I mean, you like it when they're coming out of different angles and kind of like out of the corners and unexpected. You're expecting something to happen, but yet you don't know where and when. And so when it does, it's exciting. Robert, I know being in Jersey area, I know there's a lot of lore and myth that follows around in your area. What's exciting for you when you're looking into haunted houses?
Well, the big hype right now is about maybe 23 minutes from my house lies the 657 Boulevard. If anyone's been watching The Watcher on Netflix, I live right by the house. It's not too far from here. So one of my things that I'd like to do tomorrow is try to just drive past it. I mean, there's a lot of people doing that right now, but I Googled Earth just to see the Google Map the house, and it's really not far from here. So I want to pass by, take pictures with it, probably from my car because I have it kind of blocked off right now because of the popularity of the show. But I highly recommend that. So I like things that are like there's some truth to either the haunt or there's something creepy about it. Those are the things I like to like. Eastern State Penitentiary, which is in Philadelphia. That a haunted house, but there's some history, dark history there. But 656 is what I would like to do. Oh, and it's officially Halloween on the East Coast. So happy Halloween, everyone!
It is happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Wait, it's Halloween on the East Coast, y'all. So here we go.
So does anybody live in that house right now?
Yes, someone is living there, if I'm not mistaken. But there's like complaints that a lot of people are going to visit the house right now, much like the American Horror Story. I think I'm not going to say sensitive. That house is, the controversy of the owners, like tired of the fans going there. I imagine right now there's a lot of people
It's
there.
like the Goonie house where I'm at. There's a Goonie house by where I'm at. So same thing there. They fenced it off. They have security. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I hate to live in a popular house like that. It sucks.
Well, but they sign on the dotted line. I mean, they know they're.
That's right. They know what comes along with it, right? When they buy the house, they know what's going to happen. Come on.
Exactly.
You can do a museum, like a store. Become a cool place. Like make like your very own like comic book store in an actual house. That'd be kind of cool, actually.
Why would
They
you
could do
want to
something.
live in a house?
Okay, but on the East Coast, it has begun. Halloween is official. Let's give it a good old. All right, so Halloween has begun on the East Coast, and so that's awesome.
Halloween.
We on the West Coast, we're still waiting for us, but I mean, we know it is here. And then, Halloween is one of those things where, I mean, you love to kind of, do you decorate year round? I mean, do you still keep some of your stuff? I know I do, but do you still like to keep some of your stuff out? I mean, or do you put stuff away? Like, how long do you wait to put your stuff away for Halloween, or do you kind of lead into December, or what, how do you do it? So Dead Skeleton, you keep everything kind of decorated?
My dining room is constantly Halloween 24/7, 365 days a year. It never changes. We've got skeletons in here and crazy stuff. Esmeralda's kind of she wants to put me. What do you want to do? She wants to put the kitchen back together, but I refuse.
Baby Ice, do you start getting out the Christmas decorations, or do you still kind of you do some decorating with Halloween?
Well, we do decorate for the whole month of October, and then like a couple days into November is when we usually set up for Christmas.
Okay. And Dee and Johnny, do you guys like moving on to the next holiday, or do you like to hold on to this one?
Hold on to this one. I think
Yeah.
Christmas is just
Christmas is stressful. I don't care for it anymore.
The PDX, having the young kids and everything, you get excited because you got Christmas. Obviously you mentioned 7 weeks away, so I'd imagine you start getting into that spirit, as Halloween is closing out.
Well, I have a lot more Christmas crap than Halloween crap, so it's easier to find it in my hoarding storage. But I usually have a skeleton that I leave up on the wall in one spot all year round. There's one big old skeleton. Everything else I put away. But the Christmas stuff usually comes out right away. Only because it's only like I said, 7 weeks. That's ridiculous for how much decorating you're doing everything. Why not have it up for the whole time? So I just put it up right away.
Okay. And
But then I take it down. I take the Christmas crap down. But I do lie though. I actually have had Halloween lights, one set of eyeballs for like 2 years now. almost 3 years straight, and then I have one string of Christmas lights that are attached to it that are for the same exact amount of time. But I only plug them in every so often. But I pretty much take everything down right away.
See, we would like to do a tree where we can hang like ornaments, like a Jason Voorhees ornament, Michael Myers, Godzilla, you know. So we do like one side of the tree all horror, and you know, we kind of put in that direction. So
sorry.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I see whack-a-mole. That's what I see. Right there.
Remember that doll, Trilogy of Terror? That Trilogy of Terror doll? That's kind of reminding me with those little pigtails are they running?
Right.
Robosaurus Rex, what about you? Do you like to obviously continue Halloween through the year, or do you just kind of look forward to enjoying the month and then kind of moving on?
Well, let me tell you something. There's something unique about owning a clown ventriloquist puppet and two regular puppet, Charlie and Eric, his twin brother, right? So there's no place to kind of put them. I got a trunk that they finally gave me. So, but they typically, I have them sitting in the living room and one in my bedroom. So basically, people that walk in and they're not expecting that, they're like the double take when they see the Oculus, especially. So there's definitely something unique about that. So they're my decorations that stay up all year round.
Have you ever had a situation where, like, say you laid Charlie down and then you got up in the middle of the night and then he was like sitting up or something?
No, but if you recall, we had a stream once and I had him on my lap like I do right now, and I was talking like I am now, and I didn't realize that my cat had moved underneath me and kind of brushed up on his leg and moved it, and it when it fell back, Charlie kicked me, and in the stream, I forget which one it is, I get scared because I didn't see the cat, and it felt like Charlie kicked me, and if you go back to that, I gotta find that. I forget what stream that was.
You gotta clear. Make a video of that. That's funny. I want to see that.
That was funny. If you look back at it, I'm like, I go, whoa, what the hell? that was funny.
So for some people,
but we don't hear you.
Well, for some people that don't know you, Robert, maybe they're watching on the Rewind first time. Give us a little background, you know, with your ventriloquism. I mean, how long you've been doing that? Like, what got you into that? Like, coming, you know, you have a few of them. So, is there any future ones coming through? Like, what's going on with that?
So I've been kind of. I had Charlie's the first ventriloquist puppet. I got back in 2007 with some extra refund money that I got from college. After the movie Dead Silence came out, I always wanted to get a puppet to do a scary film.
Nice.
So I finally got some money for it, and I bought him, and I also bought it's called the Mayhurst ventriloquist. It's like a course you take online. Now it's online. Back then it was these papers you received. So it was just kind of a side thing. It was more to make my background is in film and video. So I always wanted to do the video. I finally did it, and it won. Well, my kids did it. I can't take 100% credit, but I was in charge of the group that won. I did get their permission, by the way, every one of those kids. It took me a while to show that. This is the first time we're showing that publicly. But I had to get permission to show all that stuff. But I am, as Eric said, I am in education. I am no longer a vice principal. I took on a new role, which is actually fun because I get to do all this. I'm now a district supervisor for a public school, and so I'm in charge of all art, media, and film teachers in all 17 schools in the city. So what we're doing is we're building our media program, our film program. We're right in North Jersey. And so I get to oversee that now. I left the last school I was at, but now I took this opportunity to do that. So I teach pop culture, media, and pretty much building that program in the current high school that I'm housed at. So that's my background. But you'll see me at conventions. Charlie's more famous than I am when we go to conventions, especially New York Comic Con and Anime Con. People do know him. We're no longer really doing the YouTube as much. I really can't because of, I could have fun and jump in on some of the guest things, but we're not really allowed to we could have our own channel, but it could cause problems as a teacher or as an administrator. So I get to jump in and have some fun as long as I'm careful what I say. So, but he has his own Instagram. So if you follow Charlie the Puppet NJ, that's pretty much where most of everything is posted. I no longer really post on my personal or continued the YouTube channel just for the sake of the job. But that's where I pretty much, I have him there. The clown, obviously. We're going to be doing more videos. I was really inspired by the students that really wanted to do a horror film, and I told them, hey, I have these 2 puppets if you want to use. It fit the prompt and theme, and that's the video you saw. So they want to continue doing more videos, not just horror, but that's pretty much what I'm working on, and that's what I've been doing the last 2 years, since I've last really been active on YouTube.
All right.
Nice.
Are you gonna make a director's cut of the one the film you just made?
The kids, they have a more violent version of it, but we certainly will see. I got to get a lot of permissions and permission forms and all that before I can release anything like that. There is a more bloody version.
Awesome.
Yeah. So it is fun.
So one of the things that I wanted to touch on real quick is when we talk about horror and we talk about Halloween and we talk about things, well, something that always comes to play is your nightmares, your worst nightmares. So we all have them. We all have a tendency. One time I was dreaming that I was being chased in the jungle by snakes on horses. Can you believe that, Dead Skeleton? Snake on horses chasing in the jungle. So
I cannot believe that. You know what my nightmare is? Being on a stream that never ends. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I do need to tap out in a couple minutes here, though.
Yeah, we've had those before, 12-hour streams. But
I'm not doing that.
We almost hit
do a 24-hour stream, and I say, no way, Jose. Not gonna happen.
That one, Eric. Do you remember that 24 hours?
Yeah, absolutely not. No, we'll round you out. So, Dead Skeleton, what your worst fears? Superstition. So, what is one of your superstitions?
Superstitions. Never walk in front of a black cat. I noticed that Johnny Funko has a black cat walking around his studio there. Speaking of cats scaring you, that butt, I saw that butt in 3D looking at me earlier. No, that's pretty scary. I'm very superstitious about black cats. I don't like cats very much.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I like your black cat, but I'm glad it's yours and not mine. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
That's allergies. Okay. Hay fever, sneezing. Don't care for it. Don't need it.
I have a black cat as well.
Really?
All right. So, what about so Baby Ice? Let's see here. What about Baby Ice? So monsters under your bed. Do you have a story? Do you have something that that you can remember, like when you're growing up? Did you always think there was monsters under your bed?
No, but I thought they were in my closet.
So you always thought there was something in your closet?
I never wanted the closet open. I wanted it shut.
Okay. What about do you ever have a fear, Arcade? Do you ever have a fear of toilets overflowing? The toilets, sometimes you run into it and you're like, oh, you got to grab that plunger, and it's just about to get right at that top level. And you're like, oh my God, and it's going to flow everywhere in the house. I've had it with the kids, when you have kids, you run into that situation.
I run into that situation at least 3 or 4 times a month, Eric. It actually has happened. The water has spilled over the top in my house many, many times.
Ew.
I use too much toilet paper.
Ew.
I'll be honest, I do.
Bad
Now-
septic tanks.
Neighbors below, that little annoying kid you were talking about.
Oh no.
Yes.
Does it go into his bedroom?
I always wonder if it does, if it would travel down, seep through the floor, and land on. You ever think about this? When you live in an apartment and you've got a bathroom, the bathroom, there's a bathroom right above you and there's a bathroom right below you. So if you're taking a dump, right? Do you ever think about if the person above you or the person below you is actually taking a dump too? And maybe they're right above you while you're going. So if there was no wall or ceiling or floor preventing, you would actually be dumping on the person below you. Do you ever think about that?
My bedroom has a bathroom in it, and the other side of the wall, here's my bathroom, and then here's their bathroom. And I can hear them over there. And I'm
These
like,
are the things that go in
what
and
are
out
they
of my
doing in
mind
there?
all day.
Can they hear me?
What about? Okay, so Johnny and Dee, since Coraline, you have Coraline. Do you have a fear of any dolls? Is there those dolls that you would like? In the old days, like my mom would have these Victorian dolls, and they always seemed like they were following you, looking at you when you would walk in a direction. Do you have any? What are your fears?
Okay, with the doll situation, my mom made me and my sister collect those as children. And those were very terrifying. Those, I guess they're Victorian, where the eyes kind of feel like they're following you. As soon as we got into teenage years, we got rid of them.
I was looking for a wife.
But they're not. I'm not like any fears about dolls per se.
And what about you, Johnny? What is one of the fears that you have? Do you have something that
I'm
growing
afraid
up-
of inflatable dolls. You never know where those have been, right?
Don't buy them used.
That's right. Buyer beware.
Stay away from eBay.
My biggest fear is roller coasters.
If I have $1 for every time I heard that.
So roller coasters. So when you see
Final
the
Destination.
Okay, so Final Destination, and I mean, and obviously that does happen, where it does become scary. I mean, when you go on a roller coaster, do you guys think about that? Do you does that start entering your head a little bit, or do you just kind of block it out? I mean,
She loves them. I'll just watch.
I just love the thrill. Yeah, I'm not thinking, oh, it's gonna break
I
down.
never go on any roller coasters.
All because of that movie, or because of before?
No, there's that movie. I watched it really young, and it scarred me for life.
I got you.
all right. All right. So Charlie, Robert, write your own fear. So what is their fear?
Well, Charlie's fear. What is your fear? I fear the wood chipper. Terrifying. Terrifying.
That's awesome.
And Wabasaurus is afraid of commitment. No, I'm joking. No, I actually. What am I scared of? What is something that's? It was probably spiders, big spiders.
So you don't go to Australia, right?
Yeah. Some of those, when I see things in Australia, I'm like. But you know what also actually scares me. I'm like the only one. Okay, if whenever you're driving on a bridge, I don't mind looking down. It's the looking up while I'm driving, or well, not the one driving, but in the passenger seat. But looking up freaks me out more than looking down as I'm driving. I don't know. I guess the uneasiness of it, and just like I guess vertigo of it. But that freaks me out more so than looking like if I was walking on a bridge, looking down. So. I don't know.
We have this area where we drive when we go down to Carson City. We got to go through a tunnel, and the tunnel is made out of rock. So it's a huge rock, and there's a tunnel. And I always think all the time, like, oh man, if this thing just all of a sudden collapsing, you're gonna get stuck in between. So I'm always driving so much faster as I go into the other exit.
Oh, actually, that reminds me, one of my biggest fears is I freak out. If you know that when you go in a water park. On one of those tubes that you go through, getting stuck in one of them and not being able to get out, like that freaks me out.
Yeah,
that's what I get nervous because I've seen videos of people that get stuck in the middle of it, like ship on top of that, like on a cruise, that's terrible.
That actually happened to my brother.
Oh.
The lifeguard signaled that the next person can go, which happened to be my uncle. So he collides into my brother.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, they both popped out at the bottom, but
Because you have to go. That's scary. Like,
What about PDX? Any fear? Do you like porta potties? Any fear of the porta potties? You know.
I don't like porta potties, actually. I don't like touching them. I never have.
No.
It's actually kind of funny because I really don't like porta potties. I'd rather pee on the ground out in public than pee in a damn porta potty. I'd rather make my stomach hurt than take a shit in one, that's for sure. No, I'm not too fond of snakes. I don't know why I've never been too fond of snakes. And what else? Spiders are okay. I can catch them, so I'm okay with those. I used to be afraid of them, but not anymore. I just had it in my head. I forgot about it. It distracted me. The damn porta potty. I don't remember now. I'll just say the porta potty. I'm afraid of the porta potty.
Even birth in the porta potty sounds scary.
I'm happy I have a wanker and I'm not a chick because I would hate to have to sit down in the public restrooms in general creep me out. Yeah, public restrooms. I don't like them. They're just gross. They have a door on it. I freak out. I'm like, oh my god, I wait for somebody to have to walk in front of me because I don't want to have to touch the door handle.
Or you know how you have the door handle or the door when you shut the door and there's still a crack in between the doors. So it's like whoever's washing their hands can technically see you on the other side of the door. So I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be in those doors. For arcade, what about you? Like any issues with cemeteries, you know, or what's one of your fears?
I'm afraid of rats. Big, huge New York style rats.
So you're not a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan, then? No Splinter?
I love the turtles, but I hate the rat.
If I send you a dead rat, would you get mad at me?
You send me a dead rat, I'm finna drive over there. You gotta worry about me being mad. You gotta be worried about me stomping your head in.
PDX wants to make this tour. He wants to go over to Baby Ice's house with a clown mask, and now he wants to go to the rat. So
right,
let's do it. Somebody send him a dead rat. That'd be hilarious.
And what's everybody in the chat? Do you guys have fears? What are some of your fears? Are you afraid of snakes, bugs?
IBS.
Irritable bowel syndrome. So let us know what might be a fear for you guys. But anyways, we appreciate you guys being here and supporting and being part of the arcade family, the Halloween tradition. Once again, you know, Dead Skeleton making an appearance. We absolutely appreciate you being a part of this.
Thank you for inviting me. I do have to go now. I'm very hungry. I'm very hungry.
God.
I haven't eaten all day long. So I need to bow out. I apologize. But yes, thank you for having me on your stream. Anytime. Just, you know, you know my number. You know my Instagram. You can get a hold of me anytime you want.
Yes, and we definitely will do that, and we appreciate you being on. It's always a joy. Once again, guys, the Dead Skeleton, let's give him his due here.
And you can view me on YouTube on the Dead Skeleton Show.
Yes.
Yes.
Y'all follow him on
Well said. Yes.
Yes. On YouTube for sure.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my friend.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you for having me on, and I will keep touch with all of you. You guys, I think I talked to a lot of people on text, so keep those texts coming and have a happy Halloween tomorrow.
What is good?
Yes, have a good Halloween to you and your family. We really appreciate you being on. Thank you so much. We know over the last couple of years, you've always graced us with your presence, and we thank you so much for that.
And many years to come, I hope.
Yes, absolutely. Halloween is always a big part here in the arcade family. And Mr. Dead Skeleton, you are now part of that Halloween arcade family tradition.
Thank you so much. It was so much fun. Tonight was a lot of fun. So thank you for having me on.
Well, we absolutely appreciate you, sir. Go get some food.
Thank
just
you.
go get the hot candy.
Thank you. Yes, I'm not going to be eating any more hot candy. If you want to watch me eat hot candy, you can watch my stream from Friday night. It's very very scary.
And we thank you, Esmeralda, as well. And
Oh yes, Esmeralda interviewed Dracula, and she wants to plug that one too. She says it's a really good interview, maybe her best.
Oh.
And we also did Halloween costumes that will not get you laid. Okay, if you're looking to get laid, you don't want to wear any of these costumes. So make sure you go watch our show. It's hilarious.
Okay.
Will do.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right, guys. Well, we appreciate Dead Skeleton being here tonight, and you have a great one. Enjoy your Halloween.
You too. Happy Halloween, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Happy Halloween.
Pills, what's up, Pills Pops? Okay,
What's up,
so did you want to? What did you want to do next, as far as that goes? Arcade, you said you had something you wanted to give away?
Yeah, let's do one of those. Let's do the giveaway for the Miles Morales. So what you're gonna do is, Eric, is
Where's that?
you're gonna pick a number from 1 to 25. And whoever gets it first, you just tell them, and bam.
Okay, so is it going to be 25, 1 to 25? That's it.
Yeah, because how many people are here?
We do have 20 in the chat right now, but so 1 to 25 is what you want to pick, right?
That or 1 to 50 is up to you.
Let's make it a little bit stretched. Let's go 1 to 50, okay?
Let's do it.
Ooh, I want that. You got it. Nice. I was so mad. I had it ordered on Hot Topic, and then they canceled it.
Oh,
So
I went on
mad.
eBay. I never go. I don't shop at Hot Topic.
Yeah,
Well, I ordered it online. I was going to pick it up, and they ended up canceling it.
Because I
Okay,
actually got it cheaper than I would have at Hot Topic.
Okay, so I'm gonna write my number down. As you guys are doing that, I'm doing that. I'm not looking at anything. So, okay, so I do have my number here. So they're starting to do numbers right now. And they should only have one guess.
Yeah, one guess only.
So if
I
you
picked
guess
six.
more than once, you better pick your number.
Don't go crazy.
Someone else pick 6. I want 6.
Okay, so I'm going to go to the numbers where they first started coming out. So we got a 2, a 21. And remember, we only want one. Hey, what's up, Teresa Newell? What's up, Trouble?
Yeah. My 6 counts.
Because I
Nobody
know
else
that
picks
some are picking more than one, so we only want to do one guess, guys. So I'm going to give, and then if nobody gets it, then we could just say guess again, I guess. But or we'll do whoever's closest.
Are you picking the number?
I have the number right here. So I'm looking to see. So let's give a starting line. How about that? Let's start it over and do a starting line. That way it's fair.
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
that.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna put in the starting line. You get one pick. One pick. It's between 1 to 50. 1 to 50. We're gonna put in the starting line. You get one pick. One pick. It's between 1 to 50.
That was
Let's see
weird.
here. Let me put in. You're able to. Who's able to get in the chat?
I typed start on the chat.
Johnny, can you put starting line?
Oh, PDX did.
Oh, PDX did. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
Got 13 on there. You gotta put on Kano. You gotta be here for the giveaway. Type in number 7 or number 0. Does 0 count?
okay, where's the starting line?
It's up on top. If you scroll up above, I think K and L.
It just says start.
I just put down start. So it's 13.
And Sorry Skills is right under that.
I just want to look at the right numbers after he said start.
I'm telling you, there's
course you picked that.
13, 25, 33, 31, 16,
Good.
38, 48, 23, 23. Pick out a different number, Andrew. Your number doesn't count. 11.
7 was picked too.
And then we also need a Tilt to pick a new number.
They said 11 and a half.
So cute. So.
7. You also need 7 to be pre-picked. There's no 7 on here. 16.
Okay, Chris, Kano, I appreciate you stopping in, my friend.
Thank you.
Oh, see you later, Kano. Enjoy your movie.
Peace.
Peace.
Deuces.
I hope it's a killer.
Number 11's already picked.
D already got 11.
I picked 11, yes.
Andrew, quit picking the same numbers.
19, 29, 19. I think 19 is good,
He
right?
can't help it. He has dyslexia.
You can pick 19. I think that's a good number.
Too much corn in Iowa.
Yeah.
Too much going on.
Okay, I'm still not seeing it. Okay.
It looks like a giveaway is safe with you.
So I guess I could still pick a different number, I guess.
Okay.
19, that one's already picked, I'm pretty sure. Smarty pants.
You pick a number.
Actually, no, you're good. I lied. Christina Payne, you still here? You gonna pick a number?
Card Collector Fiend. I'm surprised you didn't pick your favorite number yet.
Isn't it like 1 to 25 or 24 or something like that?
1 to 50.
1 to 50, guys.
Just 1 to 50.
Say hi.
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 You being King Ivy? Okay. A little future king right here.
Oh my goodness, I'm having a hard time getting someone to pick the right number.
This is going to take a whole hour.
What's the number?
I'm down.
We can't tell you.
I mean, I'm not seeing it. I'm scrolling and I'm not seeing it. I mean, I could be missing, but at the same time, I'm not seeing it.
Oh, you said 13 at first? Okay. I was like, now you see 13 up there.
Pick him again.
I don't know.
Remember, it's 1 to 50, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. We got 2, 6, and 23. 37.
Good guy. Look at me. Go for it. I knew you wanted to look at me.
Wow, I guess I picked a good number, huh?
Shit,
Are
I
you
guess so.
kidding me? Okay.
15. Still 16, 43, 23, 30, 4, 5, 29, 14.
Go back. See what people pick before, so I'm not picking doubles. Okay, no.
We got anybody close?
Oh, Anthony Blaze is coming back.
Jeez. Jeez.
And like I said, if I missed somebody putting this number, I mean, we'll clarify that. But I guarantee you, I haven't seen it so far. And you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But
give me the number on private chat.
But then everybody else can see it private chat too.
Oh yeah, they can see it too. Never mind. Teals Pops, man. Welcome. Thank you so much, buddy.
Cup of Comics, how are you?
Cup of Comics. I'm dead.
Oh my goodness.
This is embarrassing. No.
I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, I would have went 1 to 25 if I would have thought. I thought for sure.
Is it? Did I pick the number correctly in the private chat?
No.
No, buckwheat.
How do you know?
I don't know. I'm just saying no.
I said no.
Don't put it in the private chat. We don't care about your numbers.
I'm not trying to let nobody else know, just me and Eric, so he can tell me.
And
Okay, wait,
numbers, I
we
can
got-
tell you, buddy.
Hold on, we got a winner.
35.
Oh,
Hold
Teresa.
on.
4.
So I think right here.
Number 8.
Oh,
Still only number 8.
Oh, Papa Comics. All right.
They said 30.
All right.
My bad. Number
All right.
What are you
Congrats,
nobody
buddy.
I picked number 6. That was pretty close.
could have sworn. No?
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You know where my Instagram is at, man. Hit me up with your address so we can ship that out to you, my friend. Congratulations.
Good job.
Noises,
Yeah,
everyone.
I was really surprised because I thought that would have came up sooner, but
I knew I should have picked Corey Taylor's number. I just knew it.
so Cup of Comics, appreciate it. Thank you so much for doing that. So the number was 8. So
Where's your clothes at? Why are you naked?
That's right, buddy. That's right. You got the Miles
Where'd you
Morales.
put
Yes, sir.
what do you guys? I mean, so what do you guys think about like? I don't know. Like, I mean, what would you think about Halloween being the last Saturday of the month? You know, like if we said, hey, you know, let's petition to make Halloween the last Saturday of the month. Would you be on board?
Thank you, Christina.
Would you like it?
It's funny because it almost seems like people do it no matter what, unofficially. You mean
Yes.
official, right? Because people, I think, like if it's on a Monday, like it is here this year, people just Saturdays, like Saturday would have been the big night for a lot of like parties that I saw all on Instagram
Oh, yeah.
and online. Like, so I feel like people do it regardless, like
Cup of Comics.
by default.
Good job. You got dressed all by yourself.
What about what was your favorite to the
She's
panel?
so
What
adorable, I swear.
what has been your favorite costume that you've been able to dress up as over the years? What is one costume that you're like, oh, I just absolutely nailed it this year? So Johnny and Dee, I would start with you guys. What's one costume that you're just like, oh, this is awesome. I'm glad I picked it, you know, this year, and you know, you absolutely enjoyed dressing up as.
The Corpse Bride.
Jack Sparrow.
But I made my costume. I went and got a bride's dress and I spray painted it and like ripped it up and like I pretty much made the costume myself. I didn't just go to a spirit store, which is good, fine too, because I've done that in the past. But I put like many hours into the makeup and the whole gown and the whole thing. So that one I was really proud of that one. That was in my 20s, so many years ago.
So you get more enjoyment out of like being able to make your own costume and making, you know, having that ability to take the time, use the special effects or whatever you're going to
Nice,
use.
Mark.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
if you look at some of the costumes that they have, I mean, it's some of it's kind of like you're paying 50, 60, 70 bucks.
Oh,
Like the Michael Myers mask, the Halloween Ends is like 80 bucks.
really?
And you want to luck out and get it like 50% off, is that's when you kind of want to grab it. But really, you're like, okay, for 80 bucks, I could probably design a costume, you know, pretty close or something that looks really good. I know they have at the Freakers Ball here in Tahoe, the winner gets $10,000. Like, I mean, can you imagine having the costume for that it pulls in $10,000?
That would be really nice.
So,
That'd be an awesome costume for that price.
yeah, I mean,
I mean, you got to put some good details in that.
Yeah, and then just kind of figuring that out, like, you know, what you think people are gonna like say, yeah, that's an awesome costume. So, what's a costume that you remember standing out? Did you see something at a Comic-Con? Did you see something when you were trick or treating? Do you remember something that people have done at a house. I know this one guy made like a zombie that he was holding on to, and the zombie would like attack him, like like he was like a puppet, and he was going around, and it was kind of pretty cool. But for Robert, what's something you've seen out there that you really was like, wow, that's really good?
Well, there's two. Well, there's my mom, again, like I said earlier, she was really big on making costumes. So she was Edward Scissorhands one year. I've got to pull it up to see if I can find it. And she did a really good job at it, but I'm trying to scroll finding it right now. But in the meantime, I can show a quick embarrassing one. Here's me as Dino.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
With the
That's a big head.
That is, yeah.
There is a really good one of what my mom did. I'm trying to find it, but when I find it, I'll show it. If you want to move on to the next.
Next year, pull out our baby pictures of one of the ones or costumes when we were little.
Where is it? I know I have this thing here.
What about Pete? Okay, while he's looking at PDX, what about you? What's a costume that stood out for you? That, I mean, whether you were trick or treating or just something that you witnessed and saw.
Well, the only I could really think of is this guy on this porch that looked like a complete scarecrow, like in the face and everything. And I remember it so clearly because I went up to him. I said, "That's really, really detailed. That's really cool." And then he jumped up and scared the shit out of me. And that's the one that really stayed. He's trying to be the guy from Wizard of Oz. He's a scarecrow, but he had like this stuff like glued to his face, and like it looked really freaking cool. And then he had like the Tin Man on the other side. And then he had it was like a Wizard of Oz theme. And I just remember me going up there. I like poked him, and he had like straw like underneath his clothes. He couldn't tell it was a rope. He just started opening his eyes and jumped up, and
Oh, nice.
I
I've never really gone to one Comic-Con, and I don't really remember anyone dressing up super crazy, except for there was a guy. I guess you could say it was a Halo guy walking around, but that's not really the same thing that you guys are talking about. So I don't know. But yeah, just Scarecrow has stuck with me forever.
Nice.
Here it is.
That's cool.
Oh wow.
Oh, it looks just like it.
Yeah, like damn.
Who would have thought
she won that year.
Sick.
Her, she did so good.
She's a great guy. That's kind of cool. I like that.
That's what I'm talking
That was fun. Comic-Con, you see a lot of amazing things.
about. Yeah.
This year,
You watching Christmas Peak? That's cool, bro.
It's about you, Baby Ice. Anything that stood out for you?
There's this one year my uncle made it to where it looked like his head was chopped off.
I love
all
Comic-Con.
he had was the torso, and then his legs, and then no head. He had no blood like on the shirt. And, yeah, that was kind of creepy because I was super young when he did that.
Oh wow. What about arcade? Anything for you?
Yeah, we were at the Halloween store, me and a buddy of mine, and this guy walked in one of those little zombie costumes. But it was so detailed that it was like glittery type, but it looked like he was wet.
Oh,
So
wow.
He was leaking out of his body, all the ooze and stuff.
Ooh, okay.
It looked like that, and then I was like, yeah, that was cool.
That's cool.
Ooh. Johnny and Dee, you guys have something that you remember that stood out for you or that you enjoyed seeing somewhere?
Well, I just started going to Comic-Cons and stuff, and there's so many Disney princesses that really, like, you have to look. You can't do a double take because they just go from head to toe with being perfectly dressed. And what about you, sweetie? From the Comic-Con.
Oh, there was a guy dressed up as one of the Sailor Scouts, and I thought that was awesome.
Oh yeah.
He did such a great job with this costume. I was like, wow. It is a big, tall guy, big guy.
Well, and Robert, you see somebody dressed in the Killer Clowns from Outer Space, so that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
From Outer Space. Let's see here. All right, let me do this. It's hard to see in this thing sometimes. And just real quick.
Especially not hot in that thing.
Well, it's cold up here, so it's not as hot, but I mean, like, it's not that bad.
I'm all hot and bothered in mine.
Yeah.
I bet. I don't. It's cold in Michigan right now, so I could have wore a mask the whole time. I got so many masks I can wear. I have I got a Jason mask. I got these two up here, and I got masks all
The
over the
makeup
place.
this year was killer. It was really good. Didn't know you had to do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes. That's awesome.
That's not me, honey. I don't do that.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, that's cool.
Electric skateboards. That's funny.
Oh my God.
Wow. Yeah.
You're gonna fold down into a car. What to do. I think I want to be butt naked in that thing and not wear any clothes because it's so hot after one of the hours. Those cars actually like drive around.
That's awesome. Ooh. Wow.
That's cool. Tell us some of those. They're awesome.
It looks pretty cool.
Oh wow. Hold on. That's two. Right. I got two. What's that mean? That's French.
All right, Mark. I see you. We can get back.
Looks like it. Those are adorable. There's no with the book. No, it's a book. You read about it. What's one to read? Give me like 10 more minutes, okay? Now tell us what something bother you and your brother. Where's that from?
In person.
130 hours. Damn.
That is amazing.
That is crazy. 330 hours to put into that.
Damn
Now,
hours.
I thought that was pretty cool with the Aladdin, how they're going down it. Like,
Yeah.
that was pretty cool. But obviously with Halloween, like it takes a lot of people love to partake in the costumes and just the holiday itself, and you know it always means so much. And definitely here with the arcade family, you know it means a lot for us to kind of hang out here and be family, you know, on the stream, and be able to dress up and just have a good time. And we appreciate you guys in the chat, you know, and being here and taking part, and everybody that's come through tonight, whether it was early on or whether you're there now or you're going to be watching on the rewind, whatever the case may be, we appreciate you guys. And like I said, this wouldn't be a fun Halloween without you. So thank you so much for each and every one of you guys that have partaken in this. It's something we look forward to. And, you know, like I said, I just want to, for myself, I wanted to apologize in the sense that, like, normally this is a type of stream that I usually like to take a lot of time to put some preparation into. You know, my time was a little bit shorter than what I normally would have or put towards it. But definitely when Arcade and I decide to do this, we like to have fun and try to see if we can give some things away, but also, you know, just kind of hang out and just be family. And so that's what we did. You know, appreciate everybody that has been here tonight. Hojo is still taking a nap, I guess.
Hojo slept through the whole thing. Poor guy.
But you know, Hojo, it's okay because you know you're still family. Although we may have to send Mama J to get you, Hojo. You know. But
hi, Charlie.
Hojo, you know, like I said, I know that you are family and you were supposed to be here tonight, but this one's for you, Hojo. There you go.
He would be a creepy zombie, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And it was good because when I did them, I was trying to do like a lot of different, like I didn't want to like repeat any, you know, where
I agree, a couple comics.
You know, so I wanted to make sure like I would try to do something different out of everybody. And everybody, the way they came out the zombies or something evil looking looked pretty good. So
Very well done, yes. I loved it.
Obviously PDX's Pennywise was pretty cool too.
It's creepy. It's not cool. It's just creepy.
I couldn't tell if it was the Grinch or Pennywise. I was kind of going back and forth. I'm like, I can see both of them, you know, but definitely so. But so PDX, what do you got going on?
Yeah, I see you too with me whacking you in the head with my mallet.
I'm bald.
Yeah, or worse.
I don't know. What do I have going on? Well, I made Halloween videos, and then I decided to not post them. So I have to post them all tomorrow. So tomorrow there might be like 3 or 4 videos, all of them one day. So that should be fun.
And you
then,
do whatnot, right?
Yeah, so one out in the morning, one in the afternoon, and one at night. But there might be more than that, so I'm not sure. I need to figure it out. Other than that, I don't know. I have a thing on Sundays at noon. My friend who passed away, I'm doing his videos. I'm making sure to do every week at noon, so every Sunday at noon. What I posted today was he was breaking into houses with his friends and recording it, and it was interesting. So I was like, let's post this. And I don't know. Stay tuned. I might find something funny.
So stay tuned for that with PDX. He also games too, right? You play some games.
Oh yeah. Well, I need to. I usually play games at nighttime, but I haven't lately. But I need to get back into the mode of doing that again. I tried to buy the new Call of Duty game today, and they were sold out. So I have
they sold out fast.
I have some guy to meet me tomorrow, hopefully, and sell it for $60. So I'm like, I'll give you $60 for it.
Yeah, my boy has that. He got it, so he likes it a lot.
The PS4 copy's there, the Xbox is there, but no PS5.
My problem is that they took the zombies away, and I'm not going for that. They need to put it back, and then I'll go get it.
Well, they seem to enjoy it. So, okay. So appreciate it again. PDX being here tonight and being part of the family, and Baby Ice. Obviously, we had Baby Ice. So, Baby Ice, what's going on? What's going on with your channel? What's going on with you?
Well, I'll be going live Tuesday after the Horseman Live, and then I have Saturday Collectors Remix coming up on Saturday, and then other than that, I might do Rando. So that's pretty much for me.
All right. And so Baby Ice does some randos. So she's always seems to be on almost pretty much all the time, as much as possible. You can always catch Baby Ice, whether she's with LJ, or she's doing some singing, or she's doing randos, or she's doing some Game of Thrones. You never know. So Baby Ice, definitely check her out. All right. And so we have Johnny and D. And you say I made it like you guys did the signature, like you signed it yourself. You know what I mean?
It's awesome.
Give me that Matt Hardy vibe.
Exactly. So Johnny and D. So obviously on Saturdays you guys do your interviews. I know you just had one with Mr. Funko PDX himself. So you guys have continuously doing that, doing really well with that. What else is going on with you guys? Is that something that's going to continue through? I know you had a break a little bit earlier in the year. Also birthdays. What's going on with Johnny and D?
We have podcasts to finish till December, and then we're going to take a big break in December for revamping and everything. Then we're back in the new year. We'll have some fun guests in the new year. Can't say who or whom, but stay tuned for that. Our next guest for Saturday is Rock Chick Beauty, our first makeup girl. So it's going to be an interesting show.
Nice.
Nice. And that's a good thing about it. You guys have a lot of variety. It's not like you get the same type of people each week. There's always somebody different. There's a little bit of a difference. So it's even like if you have not heard of these people in the beginning, you go check them out. You get to hear a lot of good questions. You get to know a little bit more in depth about the person. So definitely enjoy that. The segments. It's who decides with the questions. You guys sit down together and you start kind of picking each other's brain, like, okay, let's ask questions about this, or do you guys keep to a little format? Like, how do you guys, when you guys do your creative flow for the show, how do you guys do that so well with each other?
We do a lot of like background research on like their channel, like their first videos going upwards. We'll do a whole bunch of research, find little things that we can talk about,
ask questions about, but
Yeah.
we pick each other's brain. I'd be like, what do you think about this? And you're like, oh yeah, what about this? Like
Yeah.
we kind of bounce off each other, and that's how we create the format. He keeps it organized, but we generally get the ideas working together.
Well, definitely, as you guys can see, because keep in mind, you will be taking votes for the costume contest. So, I mean, you got Coraline Doll and Alice Cooper. Great job, great combination with that. So,
Yeah, we need to see these costumes on that Facebook page, on that Facebook post. Make sure you put them on the post, guys. I don't want to see 1,000 photos on the chat. I want to see it right on the post so people can just vote right then and there.
absolutely, you want to be able to do that. And then, so let's see here. And Wabasaurus, I know you don't always get to come on and as much as you'd like to, but this has always been a good tradition for you to be anything with Halloween related. It's always good to see you. And I know sometimes life takes you in a different direction. I know you've been off-road a couple of times. So I'm glad to see that you're here and hanging out and being a part of the show. But Wabasaurus Rex. What is in store for you down the road, or anything you want to talk about?
So we're pretty much been more active on Instagram, like I said before. So if anyone would like to follow Charlie the Puppet NJ, so it's CHARLIE the Puppet NJ. So you'll follow a lot of the adventures that we go on to Comic Cons, conventions, or just any crazy thing and any crazy thing that we get involved with. Myself, Charlie, Pagliacci here in the back, and some newcomers that will be around hopefully in the near future. But you pretty much can catch us there. That's our main active account. So we pretty much have been mostly going into the realm of making little short videos. That's going to be our future, really. And then jumping in as guests from time to time. We're not necessarily doing it unless we get some time to do a channel that's strictly just the puppets and making sure that they're on as much as possible to do interviews. But my channel per se will not continue, but I will through them vicariously through the puppets, mostly because of the new position that I have. But you certainly can follow Charlie the Puppet NJ to keep up with the adventures of Charlie and Pagliacci and their crew. But I want to thank you always, Eric, and everyone in the Funko community and the pop culture community in general, for always being so supportive, no matter how many times life may take us away and throw curveballs and everything. We still manage to get together to share a common interest. And, just meeting people from around the world has been such an amazing experience. So I want to thank everyone for giving me the opportunity, for us the opportunity to come in, be ourselves, get to just kind of forget the world a little bit and the problems of the world a little bit, and just get together and just talk and enjoy a holiday that is probably just such an amazing opportunity for us to come together. So thank
Well,
you.
I think Baby Ice couldn't wait to see Pagliacci. I knew she was really excited about that. So,
yes.
you know, I think she wants to babysit once in a while. You know, like maybe somewhere down the future, she'd like to have a good weekend babysitting Pags if you need a little break.
Oh boy, poor Baby Ice.
Weekend custodies. I see. Weekend custody.
Oh no.
Baby ice, ice, baby ice. I see you, ice, baby ice.
I see you too, and I see you being drunk.
That's hilarious.
Oh no.
In the smoochie.
But anyways, I know Arcade told you guys in the chat that there is another giveaway that he did have in store. So I don't know how he wants to go about this one.
We're going to do the same thing.
Okay. So we are going to do the same thing. So we're going to be picking a number, and you want me to pick the number? Is that what you're saying?
Yep. Same thing.
All right. And it's going to be 1 to 50 again, guys. Right? 1 to 50 will be that deal. And hold on, don't start picking out numbers just yet. We're going to do a starting line. We'll do a starting line, but just wait until I get that number.
Want me to do it? Start line?
No, not yet.
Good night, Charlie. Talk to you later.
All right, so go ahead and put a starting line. Take care, Charlie. Put a starting line in, please, and then we can let the numbers go. It's 1 to 50.
It's a go. It's a go.
There is 7 in there.
That's very random. She's singing Gabby Gabby.
Yo, Gabba Gabba.
No, Gabby Gabby.
Oh,
You heard
Gabby
Gabby's Playhouse? The newest,
Uh,
stupidest thing in the planet?
No, I just remember Yo Gabba Gabba.
I like that show. Hey, no whistling.
DJ, what was his name? DJ something.
Wait till I get off. I'll be off very soon, I promise. Keep saying that. I don't seem to get off. I have to get off here in like 5 minutes, just so everyone knows. I apologize. Both kids are
Yeah,
bugging.
we're-
I'm a little surprised to hear it. 2
Your
hours.
attention.
Yeah. I was supposed to make spaghetti, but I didn't.
Naughty.
I know. I decided it wasn't okay for me to talk to you guys as I'm cooking.
You were supposed to make like Halloween houses or some shit on your when you was live today.
Well, yeah, we didn't do that either. We'll do that tomorrow morning, probably. Yes, I'll come.
Are you gonna go live doing it then? You don't even got no pants on, man. What's wrong with him? Walking around with his drawers on and boxes and a towel.
So again, somebody hasn't hit it yet.
Oh wow!
Come on, guys. Come on. Keep on and guessing.
I lost the stupid remote to the lights, but you can kind of see what we're going to be building. There's a stupid little, like, it's like a little.
I see them at my local store.
Yeah, I grabbed it. I was like, oh, I just want to do that eventually.
I was gonna grab one. I never did though. I should go get one just for shits and giggles.
For Christmas, we could do like a gingerbread house contest or something. We all
You want
all
to?
of us-
Let's do it.
That could be cool. But it can't be pre-built. It has to be an unpre-built one.
Like the one at the store?
Yeah, like that one. It has to be like in a flat box. You can build it yourself. They have ones that are pre-built and they're so annoying.
You know, I can like just have somebody do it for me and I can just win.
Yeah.
We're doing it live. I mean, if you have like kids or something, like your neighbor kids come over.
55.
Like, I need you guys' creativity. I
My
don't
kids
have
are
it.
not here. It's just gonna be
Come into my
me.
house and help me build this gingerbread house.
It'll be me and my wife doing it, I guess.
Okay, we have a winner.
Oh, good.
Who is it?
Johnny doesn't count because it's not 0. It's 1.
Okay, now.
Oh.
Amazing. Nice.
40? Nice.
Hey,
You picked multiple times, so you're automatically disqualified.
Yes.
Okay, now you know what to do, man. Congratulations, my friend.
You know.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, it's funny too because I didn't see anybody pick 8 again, and I was like, I almost went with 8 one more time.
Dupe him again. Dupe him.
Not about picking it.
He ain't gonna pick 8 again.
Well, that is my favorite number, 8. So, all right. Well, we so obviously K&L, and then the other winner was Cup of Comics, right? Or let's see who won the first one. Was it Cup of Comics?
Yep.
Okay. So definitely make sure you guys reach out to Arcade for that. In regards, very generous. We appreciate you guys being here, being a part of it. It means a lot. Like I said, it's Arcade family, and family is always important. And a lot of us here have been on a lot of streams together through the years. And, you know, like I said, we look forward to everybody else that's going to come on, you know, new people and new additions.
You too, Andrew. Thank you.
You know, but we definitely love being on this stream. As you know, like I said, Baby Ice has been on here, Johnny Funko, D, you know, having Wabasaurus Rex. PDX is new this year with that, but PDX has been on streams with us before. So we really appreciate it 100%. So Arcade Pop, let me go ahead real quick.
Why did I get a zombie? Why did I get the clown with the creepy glasses?
Yeah, because I didn't want it.
Because you fit for the it.
You fit. So you're it, buddy.
I'll have to. I didn't want to do.
Like this hair, that hair.
Maybe I'll do one. Maybe I'll do one for you for tomorrow or something. Maybe I'll look into it. I mean, come on, guys! Don't you see? I mean, can't you see the clown with him? I mean, and besides, Chris K&L was the clown one time, so we had to have it back on there. And we know how much Baby Eyes loves her clowns.
Yes, it was for the Jason, buddy.
That would have been amazing.
I only love my pudding. I only love my pudding.
Yeah, you would.
So anyway, guys, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for always coming in and always giving love, showing love, and having love to each other. Not to just me, but to each other. And that's the important part about having the Arcade family, and this is why I build this community, is to give love to each other. Don't worry about me, because I will be here. It's about each other and about, you know, being a great family to each other and showing love to each other, because if not, who else is going to do it? You know what I mean? Another thing, Eric, thank you so much once again for being my special host. I really appreciate you, my friend, and I will hope to do this again with you over and over throughout the years.
Yeah, absolutely loved it. You know, I appreciate you. Thank you for letting me, you know, kind of take the ball of clay and shaping it a little bit. I do apologize in regards, because I do, when we do these things, I really like to kind of get my hands wet and be like, okay, let's do this and this and this. But, you know, it's been a while for me to actually be on YouTube. I've been kind of like dealing with some stuff for family. And so I appreciate everybody supporting and helping out with that. As we all know, family and life, you know, seems to come first.
Exactly.
You know, 100%. But, you know, I appreciate everybody just being there and being supportive. It means a lot.
Yeah. Also, guys, I'm always live, so you guys can catch me anytime. Um, the thing about the lives, too, is once again, it's not about me. So when you go to the lives, drop your links. Make sure you guys get that love that you guys deserve because you guys work hard for it. Like I said, if nobody does it, who's gonna do it? We are. So might as well get in line and keep on doing the way we're doing, and we should get places.
And we appreciate Christina Payne, obviously being a great mod, whether she's alive or dead. 100%. She's always doing her job, keeping things alive. And
Much love, Mark. Thank you.
And so many in the community and the family that some that couldn't be here tonight, but we do send out our love and our spread to the cheers. 100%. So, and also, just want to also say for let me see if I can find that. Let's see. Umpty looks like a mean zombie, huh?
Man,
Yeah, he does.
look like he'll swallow you in one bite.
Yeah.
But I also want to say happy birthday to Annie M. So Annie M, just wanted to wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
So-
birthday, Auntie.
Happy birthday to you.
Hey, happy birthday.
It's to me, like, I mean, if you could have a birthday on any day of the year, you could pick your own birthday. I mean,
yes,
I would want it like, I mean, I don't know if I'd necessarily want it on Halloween, but definitely right around there would be.
Yeah,
be awesome.
definitely.
So, I know some people get to have their birthday like right before Christmas, which sucks. But I mean, if you could pick your birthday, you know what I'm saying? If you could pick your birthday, I think this is one of the ones I'd pick. So, but thank you, PDX. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, PDX.
And we appreciate you guys in the chat being part of this 100%. Like Mark Hauser, whose house? It's Mark Hauser's house.
Always 10-month supporter of the channel. Awesome guy. I love that man to death, man. He's just like a brother to me.
And that's how Arcade Family wraps up, because that's what it is. It's family. We're like brothers and sisters. We always go to bat for each other when we can. We always like to enjoy hanging out, bringing the laughs, bringing the fun, any way that we can. That's how we roll. We appreciate you guys, each and every one of you, and you. Can you handle that, Blondie? So other than that, guys, we hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Halloween, because it is coming. For some of us. But then for some, it is officially here. And once again, Hojo, appreciate it. I know you're taking your nap. I know you'd be here if you could, but we appreciate you.
He ate the bad porridge, I'm telling you.
Or Mr. Austin lost his power.
And Mr. Awesome lost his power, but he definitely gave us the power of a smile tonight. So, Mr. Awesome.
You too, Andrew. Thanks so much.
We definitely appreciate you, sir. But we're going to be heading out, guys. So we appreciate each and every one of you guys. We hope you have a safe and wonderful Halloween wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Just be safe and just remember, inspect that candy. Don't let Charlie. Don't eat the first thing you see. Have some fun. Just to enjoy the holiday for what it is. But most of all, enjoy the friendships, because that's what we have here. We have family and friendships and the love, and that's always most important. So Thank you guys for being part of Arcade Family 3rd annual Halloween Bash. And until the next one, we hope you've enjoyed this one.
Everybody stay safe. Happy Halloween.
Bye. Happy
Halloween.
Halloween.